you down with BCP? The following content is intended for a mature audience. Only viewer discretion is strongly advised. Yeah. To the tune of OPP, minority by nature. No time for idle chitter chat and petty iterations. Teaming to me exponentially like I'm Barack's inauguration. Erratic calculations, nah, I runs the infinite. Only way I slow me down is with some calcing by a limit. They might no longer show the work to answer self-evident. Some truth should be proclaimed in the Declaration of Independence. Things not instantaneous can be approximated by adding up our changes till everything integrated. Word to my partners in calculus. Yo, you down with BCP? Yeah, you know me. You down with BCP? Yeah, you know me. Integral, grind exponential. You down with BCP? That's the way we rotate radiannually. You down with BCP? Down with BCP? You down with BCP? You down with BCP? That's the way we do things limitlessly. Yeah, you down with BCP?
What, no super chats?
Yeah, you know me. You down with BCP? Let's blow. Switch the flow. Shift the tempo. You down with BCP? Down with BCP? You down with BCP? You down with BCP? That's the way we do things limitlessly. Yeah, you down with BCP? Yeah, you know me. You down with BCP? Let's blow. Switch the flow. Shift the tempo.
Shit, fuck Green Bay.
Well, thanks for joining us tonight. That was a great show. We'll see you guys next Thursday.
You like to stroke my pussy, darling?
Beautiful. We didn't record any of that, though, Shorty. That wasn't live.
We had some good stuff before this show that should have been recorded. That's for sure. I know
Am I
that
breaking
much.
up?
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, Foster,
Yeah,
you're
Saturday,
literally
I think
perfect.
we're gonna
Foster,
probably
you have
stay
zero
week
issues right now.
Other than you're like as fuzzy as a 1985
Wow.
television camera.
My entire life. Right.
I feel like I'm watching quite.
Quite.
Is that what you said? I feel like right now with your image, I'm watching a
Literally
1985
perfect right now.
tube
Everything's
TV.
perfect. It's going great.
Oh, look! Just when I say that, my camera goes out. That's
Cool.
kind of ironic.
Yep.
Let me try that again.
Welcome in, Muggs Hallis.
What's
Oh, camera. There we go.
Camera. No.
Sometimes I have these camera
No,
issues.
no,
It just decides to tell me to go eat a big fat bag of dicks, and it just did there in that moment. And now I'm back. So,
Daily,
Foster.
I just have it. You know,
Foster, it definitely does look like we're watching you out of 1985 tube TV. That's for sure. You're very
you are.
you're very non-HD. That's for sure.
I'm AM radio.
You are definitely AM radio. You got a face for radio. That's for damn sure. Look, we get a $2 super chat from my buddy Games Guru 50 who
What? No super chats?
who gifted me this mug. Look at that. You just happen to be watching while I'm drinking out of your mug. Thank you, my friend.
All right.
Custard on your spotted dick.
All right. That's a nice mug.
It is a nice schmug. You got a pretty nice schmug yourself.
Not your mug. Not your mug. Oh, look, check this out, boy. Look at that.
Yeah, that is handlebar all the way back to the fucking 70s, bro. What makes you decide to do that to yourself? I just can't understand it. Is it like a joke? Is it like a running joke that you do? You're like, I'm gonna go out in public with this thing and see what everyone thinks.
I didn't. Actually, Peach, I just started shaving. I said, I don't have time for this. I'll get some of it off and take a shower. Maybe I'll go back to it after the show, not in the morning.
Just like playing with the hair there. I get it.
Hey, His mustache is as beer brought pussy stains as I've ever seen it, though. I tell you that much.
Too bad it's mine.
You are very grainy tonight, Foster, and like this.
Yeah.
Did you?
That's
did you
why
forget?
I was asking if I'm having problems, because I'm always having problems. Nope.
You've been having problems since the
I
mid
reset
80s.
this thing.
Yeah?
I mean, we hear you just fine. It's just you're a little bit grainy.
80s.
Yeah. You're choppy and grainy, and your voice is coming through, but like a little bit behind, like you're not quite caught up to us. But I would expect that from you, anyways.
Pretty much the
Pete.
norm.
Peach, what's up, man?
Work, and more work.
Tell me about it, bro. Tell me about it.
Hey, that's the American way.
Not in details, though.
Work, and more work.
I'm working like I'm an NFL coach, man. Just like nonstop, 24 hours a day, constantly going. Was late to getting shit set up tonight. Thank God for Carl. He set the show.
Carl is the man.
You are the man, Carl. Thank you very
And
much.
confirmed biggest Josh Blackwell meat writer on this ecosystem here.
And you still are. You have good right to be, by the way. Man. So we're gonna have a guest.
I kind of want Dan to expound on that, man. What do you mean by that?
You like to ride Josh Blackwell's meat. What is going on here?
Who's getting wild tonight?
Foster and two separate screens there.
How is Foster even doing? Foster does not know how to operate a computer. And there he goes.
There you go. Got that phone working there, huh, Foster?
Wow. You're trying to add some technology to your life, huh, Foster?
No. I don't know what. I have no concept here, man. Toodaloo. I'm in the crapper again. That's what they tell me. Tony Moy. All right. Can you hear me? Am I on?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
You look like it still looks like 1970s tube TV, but you sound good.
Quite.
I can tell that quite look. Quite.
I'm telling you, I got to get a pipe, Peach.
You do.
I'm getting the gut. I'm getting his gut. Slowly, it's coming.
Hopefully not the skinny legs, though.
You want to get in his guts?
You gotta know the show, Carl.
He's talking to the producer. You got to know the show, Carl. I mean, come on, get with it, my man.
Just
So
clearing
what's
up
going on
the
with you,
guts.
Shorty?
The camera's so blurry on Foster's end, it looks like he's like filled his entire room with cigarette smoke, and we're barely seeing through it.
Wait a second. Wait a second. You put up a chat poll about one of my best fucking friends since I was 8 years old about.
Look at the comment. Look at the comment. Look at the comment.
I don't give a fuck what his comment one was. We are not banning my best friend from the show. In fact,
democracy, baby,
you
democracy.
fucking-
This is not the CCP.
pull that fucking poll right now, Carl, or else you are banned from the show. There is no. You shouldn't have. You should have put a no in there because there is no other option. But yes, 100%. I think so, or maybe fuck no. The answer is fuck no. That's my best friend since I was 8 years old. You don't ban my best friend. I'm lucky to have him in our chat. So you can go fuck yourself, Carl. Pull that fucking
ban me.
Pull that
ban
chat
me
right
from
now.
this channel, and I'll produce the show from Bearsky Film.
Ah. Don't even respond to that fucking poll. I mean, in any second now, I'm gonna a text message coming on my phone from my best friend here. That's gonna go. What the fuck is Carl's problem?
Well, what is Games Guru's problem for saying such an asinine comment? I mean, if we're gonna act like that, but again, it's okay. It's just a joke. It's just a joke.
Because PCA is definitely he's definitely better than Blackwell at his sport. Are you kidding me? PCA is like at the top of his game right now. He's one of three: Lou Gehrig, Babe Ruth, and PCA. So why would you even consider that? Are you a fucking Sox fan?
Yes.
Of course you
I'm
are.
also a Josh Blackwell fan.
Well, you should be banned from the show because you're a fucking Sox fan.
I'll update the poll. Hold on.
Foster, are you a Cubs fan?
Yeah.
PJ, are you a Cubs fan or a Sox fan? Or indifferent?
I would like to say that can we acknowledge this super chat?
Well, that's from my fucking friend Games Guru, who's trying to ban from the show forever.
Man. Hey Dan.
Thank you, Games Guru.
PCA play CB for the Bears?
Yes, of course he could. He definitely could play CB for the Bears.
I have no idea who PCA is. Who is it?
Thank you, PJ. Thank you, PJ.
Who is it?
His name's Pete Crow Armstrong. He's with the Cubs. No, he probably couldn't play cornerback. He's probably agile enough. He's a good enough athlete. Outfield.
Position. Outfield. Okay.
He's set. He's in the top 3 for the month of a record.
Yeah,
that's what, 375 batting average. All this other shit.
Yeah.
My buddy comes in here, gives us $2 in super chats, and then Carl wants to ban him from the channel because he's a Sox fan.
It
has nothing to do with the Cubs, by the way.
It's not a big.
I mean, there's worse things.
You can't ban him for this.
No,
doesn't
of
matter.
Course not. You didn't add an option of no. It's like I think so, maybe 100% or yes. No, there is no. There has to be an option of no.
Maybe would be the correct option if you were voting, but that's okay. I understand.
Yeah, well.
What's up, Foster?
I'm just killing time trying to figure out what's going on with this.
Foster's troubleshooting his camera by putting his glasses on. I'm like, man, it's so blurry. I wonder if I can see better, if that'll help.
I just got done saying that Games Guru bought me this BCP mug. Yeah. And you want to ban him from the show? Like I'm about ready to ban you from the show right now, Carl.
Let's have a diplomatic. Now. Let's have a democracy approach to this. Again, chat poll is still live. Updated chat poll. Vote while you can, please.
There's no other option that should be other than no.
We'll read the question
Adolf,
then.
Man, nobody's banning anybody. Just stop it now.
Oh, you said Adolf. Now we're gonna get a permanent. Foster just gave this channel a permanent copyright strike by saying Adolf.
Oh, now it says should Carl be banned from this chat? I believe so. Yeah.
No,
I'm gonna say maybe.
No. We almost banned no one, so it's got to be a really good reason. I haven't seen a good enough one. Have you really?
God, now I have to go. Now you are making me talk to my friend and fucking chat. And go, listen, Carl's a fucking asshole. Excuse me while I address one of my best fucking friends of all time.
This is a really good idea, guys. We should have Dan start to do cameo, because Alex, I think, nails it on the head. He goes, if I give Shorty $2, will he stick up for me like that? Alex, I think the answer is very clearly yes.
No, that's not the answer. We're talking about someone that I've known since I was 8 fucking years old, and you want to ban him from our channel from talking about PCA? Like, get the fuck out of here, dude. The guy's a millionaire. He can keep his fucking. I'm honored to get his $2 from this fucking millionaire. I know for a fact he's a fucking millionaire. I don't fucking need his $2. So you want to ban him for PCA talk? You're honestly. I'm going to be honest with you right now.
Wow.
Drop it, because you're fucking pissing me off right now, Carl. We're gonna have to talk after the show.
Too much.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I think but it's
all right. I have to take a minute. You guys discuss amongst yourself.
What just happened?
Yeah, it's a mess over nothing. something. I mean, Was anybody banned, Carl?
No, and again, I'm trying to use
Wait,
comedy
wait.
to alleviate the situation 100% again.
Right. But was anybody banned? No.
Not even close. That doesn't even happen.
Yeah. Okay. It's. I don't know. This needs is not.
All right. One more chat poll for everyone. Did Carl's clear joke not come off correctly? Again, same options as the last two polls. So.
Yeah, I guess things were missed there.
Is Shorty back? I'll let Shorty add himself. He's talking backstage, but I don't see him on the screen.
No,
Again,
that's
Shorty,
okay.
just
So-
add yourself when you're ready.
So,
Added
who,
myself.
Carl? Oh, who's been added to the Bears roster? What's going on with the Bears roster? I see things, but I don't read things.
What you see?
I don't even remember. There's 3 guys that they maybe are taking a look at. How many men? I was gonna ask Carl. How many guys are on the roster right now? I know we're a little bit early, but this shit's here in what? 3-4 weeks, Peach? Not even 4 weeks. 2 weeks.
Man. This is truly the dead time of the year, though.
Yeah, I know, but it's going on the middle of July. So how can it be a dead time of year when training camp's coming up? Preseason's
When does that start?
Preseason's like 3 weeks away, dude.
Wow.
Do we want to talk? Do we want to talk our training camp ticket experiences, everyone?
We can get to that. Do you know how is the roster filled out?
It's had 90 players for a hot minute. They always find
Okay.
a way
91,
to
right?
release someone who doesn't matter and add someone else who doesn't matter. I mean,
But don't
Yeah,
they
they-
have 91 because of the exemption?
yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Let's call it 91, right?
Yeah.
Like I told you
Yeah.
guys, there's always going to be a point around this time where you read this headline, Torrey Taylor doesn't count as a roster spot. And again, that's just kind of piggybacking off of why you draft a player or a punter in the 4th round. You squeeze every tiny little bit of value out of him, and you say,
Absolutely.
okay, during the training
You
camp,
use
this is
that-
not going to count against the roster. It's
You
a
use that
win-win.
every year he's here to get an extra body in camp to look at, and I just dropped the camera. Quite.
Man,
So I mean that was just one thing because I have seen and I don't know who came and went, but I know it's happened. It's been happening.
Yeah.
Am I wrong, Carl?
I think you are. Let me give you, and I'll even show it on screen again, just the absolute most latest official transactions from the Chicago Bears roster, okay?
I'm talking in the last 3 weeks, 3.5.
Yeah, these are the latest transactions per the Chicago Bears website.
Well, I can't see him because I'm blind and my screen's in 1920.
Right, so June 5th, the Bears signed Logan Jones and Dillon Thieneman. They signed their rookie deals.
Okay.
So subsequently,
That's all June stuff. Okay.
it wasn't subsequently at all, actually.
Okay.
They just signed their deals. They're on the roster. And then on the 16th, they waived a linebacker and the thicker kicker, whoever this Gabriel Palencia guy is.
I remember that.
They signed Caden Davis and Tony Fields, who I believe both of these players are from either the UFL, the XFL, whatever league Mr. Ian Wheeler just won, who's now on the Bills.
Yeah. It's the UFL, Carl.
The United it's not the NFL, so it doesn't matter.
No, they're from the UFL.
Right. UFL,
United
XFL,
Football
CFL, it's all garbage. If it's not the NFL, it doesn't matter, right? Yeah, the JAGs. That's where they came from, the JAGs.
Here, they've been trying to do this forever where the league's got a pipeline to a couple players because they have it in every other sport but football. You notice that other than college? I'm just saying.
Let me ask you this.
Remember NFL, Europe, Page, and the USFL and all the other crap that we've seen over the last 50 seasons?
Who's the most substantial player who has came from this proverbial pipeline that you speak of? Is it Kevontae Turpin? Most notable player that came from there?
The UFL?
Maybe to this point, but we're really just getting into it now.
Okay.
How long have you been around the UFL?
Well, this is the UFL's. Is it 2 seasons or 3?
Okay, I know.
I think it's
fairly
actually
new, right?
2. I think it's officially 2 because the XFL and the UFL, the USFL or the AFL? I don't remember. Remember there was 2 leagues and they combined to the UFL.
Oh,
Right,
okay.
Carl? XFL, Extreme Football League, and was it the USFL again? Because they've popped up like 3 times in the last 50 years.
This is insane. Let me read
It
off
doesn't
what
matter.
I'm seeing. Let me see what I'm reading from.
It
Google
really
Drive
doesn't
here.
matter. What I was getting at was to see if there was any, and they're not going to be major, but see the subtle changes in the roster. And there hasn't been any coming up on 4 weeks. So we're where we're at. But I mean, is it 3.5 weeks till the first preseason game, I believe?
Let me pull it up.
It's
on my
something
phone.
like that. I know it's what the hell day is today even?
The
Can't be
ninth.
more than 4 weeks. Yeah, can't be more than 4 weeks. I want to say August 7th. Which where did this year go, man? It's the middle of July already, Peach.
Hey, man, you're going by fast. End of July.
And we discussed this before, but are we still on the track that they'll make a deal during the season for a defensive lineman or defensive end if nothing has panned out and they're in the right trajectory?
Yeah, by the trade
Yeah.
deadline.
I'm just curious.
Don't you
Go ahead.
think that the performance of the team has everything to say about that, though?
Absolutely. That's critical.
Can you
That's
imagine?
gonna be the determining factor, Carl, if you're gonna do it or not. Because go ahead.
I was just gonna say, can you imagine the unspeakable? And let's say there's a certain player who takes a football from the butt of the center that is not healthy enough to play, and you had traded everything for a defensive end just for that situation to happen. I mean, you'd be so screwed.
All right,
So-
don't even go there, man. But
I would
things
say you
happen.
shouldn't even think about a trade for, let's say, a substantial defensive lineman until, I don't know, a week or
Trade
2 before the
deadline.
deadline. Yeah.
Yeah.
See what your record is. Are you 6-2? Don't even
right
know when the deadline is. Are you
basically
clearly on the
said
path to the
long version
playoffs?
of what I just said.
Yeah.
Quite.
I fully agree
We're
with you.
we're
Foster.
agreeing. We're agreeing. That's odd because we talked about this like 3 weeks ago, and we all kind of came to that agreement. I don't know if you guys remember. We went through the scenarios, and you're talking trade now, and then because I've seen things even Peach and Carl where they're talking, oh, the Bears are going to trade for this guy or that guy, and I'm like, okay, whose contract are you going to rework? Because we don't have the freaking money. I think according to Adam Mason, there might be $3.7 million left after he's counting the practice squad and money that Poles likes to have.
If you're only playing the game by the rules as it pertains to the salary cap, I think you're doing it wrong. So that's just my
Right.
opinion.
How many?
I almost feel like to an extent money
Carl,
doesn't matter.
who do you want to re-sign to trade so you can trade for somebody so that you have a problem paying one of your guys that you need to pay in the future?
Okay, I'm just going to talk purely out of hypothetical because I don't
Okay.
know the numbers perfectly. But from a philosophical standpoint, I want the players that I know I want to be here for a long term under contract and
Yep.
sorted out before we have to address the elephant in the room that is Caleb Williams. So let's get Darnell Wright under contract.
It'll be the first one. It'll be before this season ends.
Right. Let's figure out what's going on maybe with Austin Booker, and I think that coincides with how well he's going to play, right? Is he your starter? Does he need an extension? You need to think about an extension, all these types of things, right? So I'm not saying you have to go out.
Talk to me about Booker before Thanksgiving because we'll know by then,
Yeah.
in my eyes.
I know that training camp for the 49ers and the Seahawks, their rookies report next Friday. Next Friday.
Yep. That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
It's dead time, but it's go time. It's go time right now. It's we're here. We're there.
Yeah, some people finishing up that vacation though.
Yeah. What the hell's that? Oh yeah. Yeah. Pete, you had one of those once. You remember that, right?
Once upon a time.
Yeah. I'm actually taking a 2-week break, but I'll tell you about that later.
Cool.
Killing me, man. They're killing me, PJ.
So just some quick hitting dates as far as the preseason and your joint practices. The first open practice is Friday, July 31st. Spoiler alert, I tried not that hard to get myself training camp tickets, and it was the exact experience that I prophesized. Join the queue at 10 a.m. when they go live. 10:15, every single ticket is gone.
Yeah.
Up on Ticketmaster, reselling for hundreds of dollars each. It is shameful.
bad.
It is an embarrassing
Training
process.
camp tickets?
Yeah, it's shameful.
I thought it was like $1. It's no longer $1.
They're free, which
They're
is probably
free.
the problem. If they made them $1, it might help with the bots, but
So they're free and they're being sold?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's called
Yeah.
Scalped. Welcome to the real world,
Yeah.
PJ.
Yeah.
People were doing this with.
Not that I don't live in the real world.
I'm just giving you a hard time, buddy. You know,
Jeez.
I watched when I wanted to get myself a PS5. They were going, I forgot what the MSRP of a PS5 was when it first came out, called $500. Okay, you can buy a PS5 from Joe Schmo for $1,500. And people sit there unemployed and they do that for a living. It's really sad stuff.
Guys,
But anyway.
I got to bring this up because we're talking about this. So if they ever do it again with Indianapolis and they're in Indianapolis, let's go because you will enjoy it and there's no hassle with anything. None.
I miss Bourbon Day.
Yeah.
I miss Bourbon Day.
Absolutely, man. It's funny, PJ. I was looking at houses there.
Yeah, I
Just
miss
now,
Bourbon Day.
like recently.
I
Sorry.
thought that was a good time as far as being able to get a lot of people there, and it was free and
Yep.
spread out enough to where you didn't feel cramped. So yeah, I miss Bourbon Day. I mean, I get it. You know, they want to do it at Alice Hall, save money, and do it on their own grounds, make money, and all that, whatever. But I miss Bourbon Day.
Yep. I agree. Even Platteville.
I know a college a little bit further down south there, from Bourbon Day, where they
That
can
would
come
be-
and do some practice there if they want to. I know of a college.
Eureka! You got the answer.
I know of a college they can go to there. Just make a few adjustments there, but we can work it out.
Mm-hmm. Oh. So then, our thumbnail too here was, I was wondering what stats we were predicting. Because I got some I could do with that. I mean, remember? You guys see it? Carol made it.
Yeah.
Yes, I actually took the time and wrote down some of the guys' stats from last year.
Oh, is that so, PJ?
Wow.
Let me unravel the onion here and show you what I saw posted by the NFL Twitter account, because again, dead season, gotta find something to talk about.
Guys.
And this was very, very intriguing. And maybe I can just save this image. Will this work?
You guys.
I'm gonna have to sit up there and stop showing my face on the show because I'll be the only one showing face on the show at times. Maybe I have to.
Oh.
If you want to show something else, by all means, PJ.
Hey.
Anyway.
You guys got to stop being prepared and having all this information and stuff because you're making me look like a piece of crap.
Hey, so before we continue, and I don't know, PJ not connected. What just happened? Did he just decide to pull his camera? What was
I don't know,
that?
but I on your poll, I checked Airbnb.
Airbnb? What are we talking about?
On your poll.
I don't have a poll that says anything. B&B? I'm very confused right now, Foster, and then he's lagging. What I wanted to say was a very big thank you to Mr. Marcus Mix Edit. He says, love from the Black Bear podcast. Haven't heard from those guys in a while, so welcome in, buddy. I see you're linked via Bearski Films, so greatly appreciated, and hope you enjoy what you listen to.
Yeah, those guys, I like watching them, man. I've been catching them. I always try and catch them live because they're real into the chat too. They'll, like I wish I could see the chat tonight. I can't see it, which sucks. But
Why can't you see the chat?
because I'm on my phone, dude.
Oh, I got you. What's going on with the computer?
I don't know. I'm thinking it's more. I don't know. I really don't know, man. I did everything, reset everything. All the updates were done. Nothing's coming up that there's anything wrong with it. Again, I had that McAfee once, but I don't know. I'll have it checked out.
Technical difficulties. That's okay. Okay. Well, again,
I'm here now.
Just to quickly show kind of my idea for why I titled this show that I did.
Yep.
See his post on Twitter. DJ Moore, brand new Buffalo Bills wide receiver. Predict his stats.
Yep.
So if PJ has something prepared, by all means, PJ, you can take it away from here.
I predicted his stats a week after the trade. He was going to have 13, 14 touchdowns and I don't know how many receptions, but 1,300 plus yards. I said he's going to have the best year of his career ever.
Well,
Yeah, I don't have
the week after we trade him. Sorry, Pete. Go ahead.
I don't have no stats for DJ, but I was just looking at our stats from last year, and the number one targeted player we had on our team last year. Any guesses?
Odunze.
Yeah, that's mine too.
You already seen this, Carl?
Well,
No.
no, it's just off recollection. I mean, the first month of the season before Rome sustained any sort of injury, he was absolutely the focal point.
We were sitting here
Debatable if that was
going,
Caleb Williams or not. But
why is he throwing to Rome when DJ's wide open?
Yeah, he only played 12 games, but out of that 12 games, he still was the number one targeted guy with 90 targets. Second was DJ with 85.
Yeah.
He played 17 games. And third was Loveland,
Yeah.
who played 16 games, but he had 82 targets, so he was
He
three
got-
behind
he got-
DJ.
Loveland got all those targets and yards at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Think
Yeah.
about it. When Rome was down, he was getting. Go look at his stats. Look what he did the last 6, 7, 8 games at the most. That's all his stats.
Then when you
Sorry.
look a little bit closer, when you look at the top receiving yards was Loveland with 713. Next was DJ Moore with 682. After that was Odunze with 661, and then Luther Burden with 652.
And he came on strong too late.
Yeah, and the
The-
top
the
three
injuries.
top three in touchdowns were Loveland, Moore,
Yeah.
and Odunze. All three of them had 6 receiving touchdowns.
Yeah.
Well, maybe before we provide a proper prediction for what we see for DJ Moore in the category of touchdown, receptions, and yards, let me give you his career bests up to this point.
Come on, DJ Moore?
Yes.
Yeah.
In a single season, the most amount of touchdowns that DJ Moore has ever had, the highest number was in 2023 with the Bears, with 8 touchdowns. Receptions, he's hit 90 a couple times. His best was 98 receptions in 2024, again with the Chicago Bears. And as far as yards, the most amount of yards he had in a season was 1,364, again with the Chicago Bears in 2023.
Ooh, I didn't realize he was had that many yards.
So, my prediction for DJ, I don't think he's going to top. I don't think he's going to have his best season ever. I don't think he'll top 1,300 yards. Probably 12. 8. You said 8 touchdowns was his most before?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I don't think he'll top that either. And receptions 98. Yeah, I don't think he's going to top that either. So maybe it'd be his second best, but I don't think he's going to top those numbers.
It could. I didn't realize he had that many yards. I still say he's going to have 13 touchdowns, 90 to
Really?
100 receptions. And I say 1,300 yards because that's what I said when we traded him. I'm just going to stick with it.
So in 2025,
Wait a second. PJ. Who else does he have to throw the ball to, Alan? That's my whole reason for this.
Keon Coleman and
Khalil
Shakir.
Shakir, yeah.
Khalil Shakir.
Yes, Shakir. So
And then there's another guy in there, not his big name, but I've watched Khalil Shakir. I had him on my team coming out of college for.
Let me provide some context for the Bills, okay? Just looking at their team stats, Khalil Shakir led the team in receiving yards with 719. Followed by him was, in this particular order, Dalton Kincaid with 571, Keon Coleman with 404, Dawson Knox with 417, and the running back, James Cook, was fifth on the team with 291 receiving yards. Receiving touchdowns, Kincaid had 5, Shakir had 4, and Coleman had 4, along with Dawson Knox also having 4. And the player that led the Bills in receptions, again, Khalil Shakir with 72, Kincaid with 39, Keon Coleman with 38. So if they can squeeze the life out of Khalil Shakir, so to speak, I think that this offense, again, spearheaded by DJ Moore's former offensive coordinator, I believe, in Carolina. I forgot his name, Joe Brady, maybe?
yes.
I think that DJ Moore is very possibly going to crack his career high in all 3 of those categories.
Really?
Yeah.
He's going to be the man. He's going to be the man there, dude.
Yeah, I guess how obvious is that going to be, though?
Shakir should have had a better season, man. Too many drops, too many miscues with him.
You think so, huh?
Yeah, just because I got to see 4 or 5 of those games, and I happened to catch games where he was like not catching the ball. But if you see 3 or 4 of them, man, that's too many. He should have had better stats. See how many targets did he have? That's the one I should have asked.
In 2025?
Yeah.
85.
How many catches?
50. But the year before, he had 140 targets, 98 receptions.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. In 2024, his yards per reception was the lowest of his career up to that point at 9.9. And last year, he had a very big increase back to 13.6, which, not his best. His best was with the Bills. With his offensive coordinator in Carolina there, the 18.1 yards per reception. So, I don't know. I viewed DJ Moore as an Amon-Ra St. Brown type of guy. Deep dig routes down the field, big play explosives, and in the clutch moments, he was our big play guy, right? He had the best throw in Chicago Bears history to beat the Packers, a play that literally made me cry. I mean, that is what DJ Moore does. He's a home run threat. And I think with a really good quarterback, Josh Allen, not to say anything negative about Caleb, I think he will shine.
You know what I find interesting, though? I was looking this up just now. Stephon Diggs, when he was with Buffalo playing with Josh Allen, he had some incredible years. In 2020, he played 16 games, had 1,535 yards, 8 TDs. He also had 120 receptions that year. The next year, 2021, he had 1,225 yards, 10 receiving touchdowns, as well as 103 receptions. And then 2022, again, played 16 games, 108 receptions, 1,429 yards with 11 touchdowns. So if DJ goes there, and I mean, maybe I'm biased, but I think DJ is probably better than Stephon, in my opinion. So if he put up those numbers, I mean, he'll blow his previous numbers out the water. Foster.
We will see. Time will tell, Pete. But when we made that trade, I'm going, oh man, because he's by far. And this is nothing against Caleb, but at this point in time, as of start of the season, who's the best quarterback in the league? Mahomes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe an argument for Stafford until he isn't.
I get it. I'm gonna right, but then so who's second? Stafford, Allen. I mean, who's second? Who's third? He's in top 3, right? Maybe. Yeah. So this is going to be the best quarterback that he's had to work with, I think. Overall, the guy's been around long enough. We've all watched him.
Yeah, I agree.
Would have been nice if he was on the Bears instead of Trubisky. It doesn't matter. I know it's later, but you know what I'm saying. Is Trubisky still on? Is he back on the Bills again?
With the Titans.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I did hear about that. Where are we at? What's going on? I'm going to see if I, you know what? I'm going to see what's going on in the chat because I just can't see it. Oh, wait, I can. And then I lose you guys. So I got an idea.
Foster, just to help you out, the entire chat's asking you to take your shirt off, so.
So full of crap.
PJ's getting into it.
I'm really not.
Like Cliff said, all of the three, all three of the wide receivers are in the competition for catches for DJ. Should I say lack of competition? I mean, he's their number one in my eyes. As far as we could be done with DJ, but that's just my opinion on it.
What I wanted to say earlier was that is it that obvious though? Is it going to be so obvious that DJ Moore faces a double team every snap that he takes? Like, is it too obvious?
Well, if that's the case, man, then somebody else. There ought to be 2 guys having really good seasons. If that's the case,
because Khalil Shakir had all those targets and he only mustered up 720 yards. All of his damage comes from like catches from behind the line of scrimmage, it seems. So again, DJ Moore added to the mix. Have DJ go down the field. That you'd think that would stretch the defense. That would be a good idea.
Quite, Peach, quite.
Yes, I mean, I'm with you. I'm sitting here thinking.
My numbers are too high for you. That's all.
No. It's not that. I'm thinking actually kind of the opposite because I'm like, Shakir may not be that guy to take the pressure off to where DJ has to get targeted more. And Keon had his issues last year, if I remember correctly. Am I right, Carl?
100%. He was a healthy scratch, I believe, potentially even in the playoffs. I mean, that's one of those guys who, in my opinion, has made it to the NFL, and making it to the NFL was simply good enough for him. He's got no drive, probably a direct prime example, rather, of the negative side of the NIL. And maybe I'm talking out of my butt. I don't know. But again, that's just what I see from the player, right? Whereas with Luther Burden, I saw a player come in, very, very good, had a down year. Now he's in the NFL and he's hungry. He's trying. Maybe that boils down to the head coach too. I have no idea, but that's just my opinion on that. Yeah, probably.
A combination, man. You got to have all the right things at the right time, man.
Maybe
God's got it figured.
Maybe Joe Brady, being the offensive coordinator, now the head coach, will believe in passing the ball even more than what conservative Sean McDermott was.
Sean McDermott, one of those Eberflus-esque coaches who will run the ball, play defense, right? And don't get it wrong. I mean, is it James Cook, right? Dalvin Cook is the Viking, the Bears killer. James Cook, that's a good football player. So if you facilitate your offense through that, I understand it, but I think they need a little bit of a change to the style because whatever they're doing is clearly not good enough to even get them out of the AFC, let alone win the Super Bowl, which obviously is their goal. So I think that's why they went out and got DJ Moore.
Yeah.
That's well, how much, what would they have had to spend to go out and get somebody else? They would either had to give up a bunch of draft capital and then probably pay a bigger contract because his contract, even though it's big, by the time you get to the end of his contract, it's going to be small.
Yeah, be reasonable.
It already is on the downside. I wonder what it would be if you looked up 2026 wide receivers, what they're making this year, where he's at.
I know there's some wide receivers making over 30. I think he was making, what, 26?
Yeah, somewhere in there,
No
26,
fear, over
27.
the cap is here.
There we go. I just want to say, hey, because we didn't do it. Hey, Armando, Adam, of course, Cliff. Alex is my name-o. Tony Moy. Francis Enos Russo. How you doing? Did Carl's clear joke not come off correctly?
I don't think we need to rehash that. I'm surprised.
RJ Pliskin. I just was going because we didn't get to it. Vitality. Who's that guy, Carl? Games Guru 50.
I don't know who Vitality is, but he's going to get banned from the chat, so it'll
PJ,
probably be the last time we see him.
18 Benjamin Williams. Mr.
18
Mayhem
Benjamins.
67. Jay Grizz. That's it. I got to the top. Wow, that's amazing. Did it in the middle. That's why.
Welcome in, everyone. We appreciate your viewership, obviously.
Yes.
So, again, wide receiver contracts in the NFL. If you didn't hear, Jackson Smith and Jigba had one half-arsed year, ended up being, what, the Offensive Player of the Year, something like that. And we'll reward you with a measly $42.150 million per year.
Jeez, man.
Yep, the first ever successful wide receiver from Ohio State. Is that right, Foster? I know I'm being ignorant to that. That's just JSN's your leader in the clubhouse, gentlemen. $42 million per year. And lowly DJ Moore only making, what is that, half? $27.5 million per year. You can see the names in between them. Jamar Chase. Drake London, that was another one that just absolutely blows my mind.
He's an ice cold magician.
I mean, I'm literally about to do a chat poll. Is Drake London better than what Allen Robinson was for the Bears? I say no.
No,
Drake London is so average. I have no idea why he's getting so much money.
These salaries are outrageous.
Yeah, it's kind of a little bit disheartening if I'm being honest.
It fits with everything else in these times, Peach. I was going to get gas this morning. I said I'll let it go down because it was at 347. Then all of a sudden nobody else lowered there, so the guy put it back up to 389. Then it went down to 358, and this morning it was 358, and now it's freaking 419 like an hour ago. From 9:30 until now, it went up 60 cents. Why? It's greed. I don't know. Sorry, I went off on a money tangent here. Everything's just too damn much.
For our audio listeners, I'll recap this as fast as I can. There are 3 wide receivers making more money on an average annual basis than Justin Jefferson. CeeDee Lamb rounds out the top 5. You got guys like DK Metcalf making $33 million a year. Garrett Wilson making $32 a year. A.J. Brown, Mike Vrabel's redheaded stepchild, whatever you want to say for that guy's making $32 million a year. I mean, these numbers are absolutely insane. The king of the crop, I'm just seeing it for the first time. Brandon Ayuk, not employed by a football team, making $30 million per year. This is just insanity.
Alec Pierce of the Colts, $28.5 million a season.
Yeah, Alec Pierce, the Dane Sanzenbacher of Indianapolis. I mean, I have no idea what I'm looking at anymore. This feels like fake numbers.
Can you? Is that the whole list, or can you scroll down a little bit?
Yeah. What do you need?
I'm looking for. Is his name Higgins for the Bengals?
Oh, he's on there. He's T. Higgins.
I passed it, didn't I?
No, stop.
Yeah,
he's above. He's above DJ.
He's right here. He is above DJ Moore.
He's above DJ Moore.
MG. Wow.
28.75.
Jeez. That's crazy.
Terry McLaurin's getting $29 million. How much did he play last year?
I think he actually played decent. I mean, it's really hard to be a good wide receiver without a good quarterback.
He did, but he was hurt. He was hurt through parts of the middle of the season because he's one of my fantasy guys. I always keep an eye on. I was waiting to grab him.
Yeah,
get him on. He was on here when Terry McLaurin's sitting on the waiver wires. There's something wrong.
Yeah,
that's man, crazy.
Yeah.
And just go down a little bit below DJ and look at the names.
Yeah, I'll let you guys parse through that. I just want to highlight Mr. Clip Victoria's excellent comment here. He says, you can see why the Bears have been drafting wide receivers, Paul. I know Paul's in the background. If he wants to talk to us, just let me know, Paul. But again, Paul, everyone should know, Paul is Rome Odunze's #1 fan. Paul has every version of Rome Odunze's jersey. I'm just kidding, everyone. He hates Rome Odunze. This is why you draft these players so high, though, because if they can get any value out of that draft pick, you're saving so much insane amounts of money. And if these guys are average and they go to another team, very touchy subject around here, right? I think if Rome Odunze goes somewhere else, we're guaranteed a compensatory pick. So
And PJ, look at the Bengals. T. Higgins and come on, who's the big guy? I had him on my team.
Chase.
Yeah, Chase. So I mean, look at what that's done to that team. Just paying those guys, trying to keep them both around, and then they lost some other decent wide receivers, tier 2 and tier 3 wide receivers, because they couldn't afford to keep them.
Has nothing to do with Joe Burrow getting injured, though, right? Like just nothing with Joe Burrow's injury.
No, I'm not saying that, but when you continually have the problems that you have because of these players soaking up so much money, your quarterback and 2 wide receivers, you've just spent how much on your offense? Why do they have a problem putting an offensive line together? Because they got to do it through the draft, and it hasn't worked out.
I mean,
hence Joe Burrow gets injured.
There you go. I mean, if you could draft better, if you could identify talent on the offensive line a little bit better, I mean, I think that team would be in very good shape. And obviously, they went for it because they beat the Chiefs. They went to the Super Bowl. They just didn't win it.
Cliff said, "Look at the Bengals combined wide receiver salaries. I guess all 3 of them are on there. $40 million plus for Chase, 28 plus for T. I don't have to go down to see the third one. I'm just that right there is insane because you paid Joe Burrow how much?
You know, what just go to trading for Dexter Lawrence, right?
Yeah. So they'll be crap in about 5 years and have no money and spend 6 years rebuilding.
It's got to be so.
Those are the things I don't want to do here. Because that was one of the things with the trades, Carl Pease. They're talking about these trades. And I'm like, so now we've got to restructure contracts that are going to affect us down the road when we know what we have right now financially next year and the year after. Or at least we have a better idea. Because that's the other thing, too, with these 2 and 3 year contracts that you can get out of after 2 years. It's the way you got to play the game today, I think. Anything?
Yeah, I think I don't know. I mean, it's a delicate balance trying to manage or put together a team with the salary cap and all these other things. And when you look at DJ's contract, I mean, it's really cheap. It's really, it's really cheap in comparison to the other ones. And being a #1 receiver.
Yeah, I think objectively, if your best receiver on your football team is making less money than the wide receiver 2 on the Bengals, you're doing something right. And whether you think DJ Moore is a fringe top 10 wide receiver, which I think he is at his absolute best, or if you think he's just a really good wide receiver 2, however you look at it, that contract table tells you that he's making exactly how much money you'd want him to be making, and it's very much a team-friendly deal, no matter how you slice it.
I'll put it this way on him. Look around the league, pick the top 20 wide receivers because a lot of them you can interchange. Maybe not the first 5, but that next 15, 20 guys, you could probably interchange them. Just look at the numbers. And and when Poles
sounds like we need to do a wide receiver tier list.
When Poles made the contract, people were complaining. I remember sitting here going, no, it's a good deal because if he's still here in 3 years and we're paying him $27 or $26 million at the time, that's going to be a steal.
Yeah, I think when you evaluate it, you compare it to the rest of the players on the Bears, right? Like DJ Moore at one point, if not already, is the highest paid Bear in history. Oh, he's not worthy of that. He's not the best Bear. I mean, just look at the times, though. Times change, money go up, arrow go up every year with the NFL. So he was making just as much money as he should.
that's only because the other guys that are going to make more than him are on their rookie deals. The only reason. We know it. But that's what you've got to continually bring in to be successful in the league, or you can't pay your quarterback and your number one wide receiver and your best defensive end. Like, jump to the Sweat contract. It's not so terrible now. When you pull up what the other defensive, everybody's talking, oh, let's go get him. Okay, we're going to go get the dude from Las Vegas and add $32 million a year to our $105 million defense from last year, or top 5. Yeah, I think it was 100, whatever. I think it was, I don't know. They spent a lot on defense last year. That was what I was going with that. We know it.
It's incredible. Totally incredible. I don't know. I just think that the way the thing is going, man, it's tough, bro. It's really tough.
Absolutely.
But in retrospect, I mean, you see what happens with the guys and moving forward, where it's going to go as far as salary cap goes.
Yeah.
And who's going to be getting paid what?
And who's not going to be here? Because it's going to happen. It's going to happen, man.
Yeah, somebody.
My big thing is, and I see this happening, is I don't know who, but I really like the offensive linemen that the Bears they've been bringing in and seem to be developing.
Yeah, I think
these later round picks, man. I think we're in long term, because even with Thieneman, how long is he going to play? I believe we actually already have his replacement and Jonah Jackson's on the team if they're gone next year. And I only say that because so they give Wright the contract. Well, then they got to start working on Caleb's and maybe another guy or two. I'm not sure even, but you know where I'm going. What I'm saying is, you got to keep that pipeline going, because what was it? Cliff just said, oh yeah, almost $70 million for 2 wide receivers on the Bengals. That's insane. And then your quarterback's getting almost that again, or 50 or 60, whatever he's getting, 50 something million.
Goodness gracious.
So it's just insane. It's insane. And the only ones that are going to pay for it are all the fans. That's the kicker. The fans are going to pay for it, and it is what it is, man. Buka, King Buka in the house.
What's up there, Buka?
And Ice Cold Magician. Oh, and I forgot. Pete, you ever come in, man? We gotta do this. We gotta go meet Patty and Armando and grab Shorty and Carl and whoever, and go hang out at this place, Dino's Restaurant, man. They just came from dinner there. I haven't, we sold the house last year, so I think I've been back there one time in the last year, and I've only been going there since 1968.
Goodness gracious.
Any Italian food, man, like I kept telling Shorty, man, you got to go get a cheesy beef from there on garlic. Never did it. Pizza, stuffed shells, lasagna, spaghetti. I think you can get. No, I don't know if they serve. Yeah, they probably do. I don't know if they got catfish. Never looked into that. I'm just spaghetti, motherfucker, spaghetti.
I had some North Atlantic cod today.
Oh, that had to be good.
Yeah, nice and fluffy.
The big God. Oh man, did you see Buka got camp tickets and they're bullshit?
What happened?
I don't know. I can't put anything up on the screen, so
Anybody here get camp tickets or got he got messed around, huh?
That's what he's saying. Son of a bitches, man. Let's go hunt him down, Buka. Maybe PJ can find that bazooka he lost.
Looked in the jungles of Korea, right?
Thank goodness. Thank goodness he's caught it. He must have caught it. But it's just sick that what people are doing with that stuff too, man. getting free tickets and then selling them for $100 or whatever they're doing.
That
And
has
then,
to be illegal.
oh yeah. And then, that's bootleg or scalping. Scalping.
Yes, it is.
It's weird because, man, if you get it free, how can you could do whatever you want if somebody gave it to you, I guess. So I don't know. Because if you had to pay $1 for it, that would make it scalping.
Well, actually, scalping is whenever you, I guess, sell something for more than what you bought it for, as far as ticket goes for an event. That becomes scalping. So you can only sell it technically at face value.
But but there is no face value.
Thus, you shouldn't be able to sell it.
Yeah, but if you gave me a car and I sold it for top dollar.
But that's not for an event. For an event.
Okay. Got you. An event.
Yes.
The key word.
Yes.
Quite.
Yes, sir.
See, you learn something every day on this show, once a week.
Well, every day, once a week is all the same.
Yeah, you weren't supposed to catch that. Let the audience bring it up, man.
Yeah. I don't miss much. I just play it on TV.
So, quite. So you said you did some research
On?
because were you looking at giving our players stats for the season?
Well, that's what I was saying. I mean, when I was looking at the stats for our players, now that Moore is gone, I'm like,
right.
That means in my mind, Burton's production will increase. Zacchaeus is gone. So maybe Walker's or Thomas will pick up the slack from him. So I know that our top 5 receivers, or as far as targets, our top 5. Top 5 are Loveland, Moore, Odunze, Burton, and Zacchaeus.
Right. And we lose
coming in at 6 and 7. That would be Swift and Komet at 48.
Yeah. Okay.
So
and everybody should get a tick more, and I would think so. If you got to replace DJ Moore, don't you play Walker?
No, I actually think you are going to play Burton more, and the slot guy becomes the Zacchaeus per se.
Yeah, but that's what I'm talking about is Burton in the slot, and then I don't
think you'll put Burton in the slot. I really don't. I think they're going to either put the guy they got from the Lions. What's his name? Raymond,
Williamson.
Isn't his name
Raymond? Oh, Raymond. Yeah.
Raymond and Thomas. I don't think they're going to put those 2 in the slot, and then have Burton and Odunze on the outside. That's my opinion. Yeah, of course I could be wrong. But.
No, I could see it that way. But I could also see I think Burton would just kill it in the slot, dude. I really do. Posts, especially if you're running where you only got 2 wide receivers on the field because you got 2 tight ends and 1 back.
Then you're gonna also have a lot of.
I could just see him spreading the field and leaving the middle open for Burton to run a post or end zone. I mean, just there's too many options if you could do that. And with the speed of Loveland, because he's almost like another wide receiver, I don't know, just my thought on it.
Yeah, I think you're gonna see with the drafting of Roush, the Bears are gonna be doing a lot of 13 personnel packages as well. I can see an uptick in that.
I can't too. I keep going, man. He's Komet's replacement.
Yeah, I'm real curious to see what they do with Komet this year. They're gonna continually phase him out, or are they gonna try to increase his production? Because, like I said, 48 targets last year.
Yeah, no, I would increase his production because you're probably going to end up trading him. If you can, that's the whole thing is he's got to have a productive year to get the trade value up because
But he's he's so reliable though.
I know, but it's going to come down to money. It's going to come down to money because it always does. So if you can save on the tight end and the offensive linemen because you keep drafting them,
yeah,
you can get your two studs on the line, and you're going to pay your quarterback, and you're going to have to pay Odunze. When Caleb and Odunze came out at the same time, so there's going to be another contract there with him the following year. Caleb will get his first, obviously, but that's going to have to happen too, or you're going to have to draft another wide receiver.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I think maybe they're comfortable enough in their evaluation techniques to keep on wanting to draft a wide receiver. At some point, you want to have a guy to be able to stay.
Yeah. No, even Cliff is like you draft the higher paid positions every year, and you'll win with the cap.
Yeah.
Even if because I remember when we drafted Ozzie and Trapillo, and I'm like, he can't be the backup right tackle because we're not ready to sign Wright, and Wright we're going to probably re-sign anyways. I mean,
Yeah.
I was like, oh, you can't draft a starting tackle in the first round and have him sit on the bench for a year. Why not? Why can't you?
Yeah, I thought when we was getting Trapillo, that they was contemplating on moving Wright over to the left side and Trapillo over to the right. I thought that's what they may be doing, but I was wrong. So I get it.
Yeah, I just didn't. I don't. We know, if you remember, who's the guy who just came out this year, the left tackle from Boston College, because he's the reason again. This is the second time this happened. He's the reason again why Ozzie was at right tackle. Jude Bowery or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right? It doesn't matter, but that was part of the reason that Ozzie was playing right. Because he was another one. I think that happened with Tevin Jenkins. They had the same situation there. The guy at the right couldn't play. He played left better than right, so Tevin got switched to right. The same with Trapillo, because he did take snaps his first year at left tackle at Boston College.
As a freshman?
Yeah, I don't know if it's freshman or if he was redshirt or anything.
Gotcha.
I don't remember. I just was looking at him like he had snaps at left tackle. They're going to make him left tackle because he's capable of doing it. And we saw it. It's a shame he got hurt, but somebody's got to rise to the occasion here and step up. Because nobody's talked about left tackle in the last 2 months. Like it's not an issue. It's going to be to start the season. Go ahead.
You got 4 guys competing for it right now. Braxton.
Yep.
The
TJ
guy from
Wills.
Wills, Benedict, and Amagaji.
Yeah.
And Amagaji and Benedict is working with Armstead. Am I correct? Those two.
Okay.
Those working with Armstead down in.
I think so.
Yeah. So. Yeah. Bring in Holy. I wanna bring in Bearski here in a second.
What's up, Chad Spieger? Everything Bears show. How you doing, man? It's an issue. I agree. Yeah, no, I mean he's they're saying in the chat. I mean he's got to be protected from the left side. We know what Braxton is.
Yeah.
We have an idea, but is he healthy? What Wills is, just from his rookie year there in Cleveland, and we've seen the bits and pieces of the other two here on the Bears. preseason, regular season. You know, however large or small the film clip is, but nothing's solved. Nothing's 100% solved. We have an idea. I mean, you know, we should be okay. And tell me you think if Braxton's got to start, he's the best option. We should be okay-ish, correct? We know what his weakness is.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if he's fixed that anchor problem. I mean, you know, if he can't anchor, that's still an issue.
Yep.
So, you know, hopefully, you know, they have some good competition in camp to bring out the best in everyone, and the best guy wins out. But you know, that's what. Hopefully, they can stay healthy to have a good competition to be able to find the right and the best left tackle.
Yeah, no, it's obvious. Is Paulie here?
Yeah,
I mean, is he? I don't know. Is your mic on, Paul? You in house?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
All right. With that being said, I have to go. So thanks, Paulie, for joining in.
Sure.
I gotta take this phone call. So I will see you guys later.
Do it, Peach. I know you
All
probably
right.
don't. Bye.
All right, fellas. Be good.
Have a good night,
ya.
PJ.
What's up?
All right.
Good night, PJ.
Stay safe.
So,
What's up
Foster,
there, Paulie?
How you doing, my man? We're gonna
Okay.
let's start this thing off by me shoving some of my content down your throat, huh?
Oh crap,
Yeah. No, I got two
Carl,
little clips
are
I
you
wanted to
straight?
show. So.
Carl, you're still here.
No, I will not still be here. I'll be
Okay.
leaving right now as well.
Okay.
Paul, which
So-
video would you like to have played first?
Well, I don't, Foster, you want the comedy one or you want the serious one first?
Let's do the serious one first. We'll save the comedy
All
for
right,
after.
Then
So
serious
ready?
is ready, correct.
Alrighty, here we go.
The standard for us and what it needs to be and where we need to be at to be, you know, a 10, 11, 12 plus win team.
You are hurting today. But, wow.
Does this season feel like a clean slate for you?
Every season's a clean slate.
Holy crap.
It's a new season, new coaches, and that's going to be that every year. Every year is going to be a new clean slate, and it's time to go win.
With that in mind, when you think about the narrative or what you want the narrative to be, and what is the version of Caleb Williams that you want to present to the world?
Yeah, he's himself off the field, on the field. He's accurate. You know, he does all the right things, and he wins.
That's just ridiculous. I mean, we talked about that 4th and 8 from last week and how outstanding that was, and I think this one was probably even another level ahead of that. So there's some things that you just can't coach. He's got that.
Tell me you don't agree, right? Is there anybody here who thinks that you don't agree that he's that good and he will get stronger for it? Obviously, I know you wanted it this year. No doubt about it.
No, man, that dude can win MVP next year.
No question about it.
Awesome. I think
and I love
everything. They are going to be back.
No doubt. No doubt about it. I have zero doubts about it.
See you in a moment.
Caleb's also an eraser of his teammates' mistakes by not pinning it on his wide receiver. In the media, which young quarterbacks are prone to do because maybe that's in their DNA or they're not used to talking to the media. This kid is 100% ready for the spotlight in every way, shape, and form. Bears fans, you are good. I know you're hurting, but honestly.
You know, Foster, I just want to say something about the end of that real quick. When he says this kid is ready for the spotlight, I mean, I watched Cam Newton go out in front of the press after a Super Bowl loss, just head down, hoodie over his head, didn't want to say a word. I mean, dude, this kid owns it.
Oh yeah,
Gets up there and just owns it. Like, dude, he's built for the spotlight. That is no joke. And so, like, yeah, I think that rings really loud to me. I don't know.
I could not disagree with that at all, man, because I see the same thing you see, Paul. He's
all
there.
Right, well,
he's all in, man. We're good.
For sure. Let's have Carl play that last one, and then he can get on out of here.
Yeah. I went back to my thing so I can work the chat and see stuff.
If
I
Carl's
hope-
even
Are you here, Carl?
remotely anywhere. Yeah.
Let's see.
Like how they
There you
interview
go.
the coaches too when they go to the
Thank you,
in
Carol.
halftime.
Yeah.
As they're running off. Like I think they should just be able to stay focused on the game.
Your offense has struggled to take advantage of those takeaways.
Yep.
They shouldn't have to talk to somebody in like a ski parker. They're like, yeah, you're down by 14.
Okay, so what did you tell them to get things going?
That it wasn't our brand of football. We're capable of a lot more, and so.
What are your thoughts? It's like, what do you think my thoughts are?
I told them that, hey, this is what the score is.
Sucks. I'm worried about my job. I'll probably have to sell my house.
We're hitting the reset button here at halftime.
My wife's gonna leave me. I need to score more points in the other half.
And we're excited about this second half. We got some things up our sleeve, so, all right?
Who are you? Why am I talking to you?
We're going to come back and establish our identity here in the second half.
You took journalism.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
What about
Did he pay off the tees at halftime? No, because nothing happened in second.
Yeah, it's a bunch of nerds interrupting people who know what they're doing.
You need to change what you're doing.
I don't know. You think so? We're going to be just fine.
Thanks, Will.
We see what was up your sleeve. Did you use it or? I don't know. What's up yours?
Oh man, dude. I just gotta say, I love watching the Bill Burr stuff. Shorty's back. I love watching the Bill Burr stuff because I just totally 100% relate with that man in all of his football antics.
Yeah.
Like when he's like, dude, Super Bowl, he's like, why? So everybody can sit there and talk through the game and then be quiet for the commercial. He's like, no, lock me in a dark room. I'll fast forward through the fucking commercials. I'll fast forward through the shit. I'll start it half an hour later. And it's like, dude, I just vibe with that. I totally vibe with that. I get that, man. And yeah, I don't know. It's just going back through it, and then finding those Eberflus clips again, dude. That man. But the second he set that little cheesy joke up during that halftime report, dude, who knows which botched ending that was? All that was on that man's mind was, I hope somebody sets me back up for the punchline. Here we go. Like, dude, cheesy ass. Terrible coach. Shorty.
What's up, guys?
Yeah, no.
What is going on?
Real quick, Paulie, I can't stand that stuff when they do those interviews. Or they'll do it like the baseball games are doing it all the time now during the game, and I'm like, just what the fuck? You're asking them questions that everybody's gonna ask and already know the answer to if they follow the freaking game in any way, shape, or form. It's just annoying.
What is the point of that?
It's all about somebody's getting money from somebody for something, and somebody's paying for that little interview. It's all promotional shit. It's all about
you know what,
money.
Foster, whether people want to believe it or not, that is 100% correct. There's an advertisement somewhere, whether it's in the background that you can see or on the microphone or whatever, and whoever's paying for those advertisements wants specifically 15, 20 seconds dedicated with their logo on that screen, period. And that is what it boils down to. You're right.
Everything is brought to you by somebody. It's a fucking joke.
It's a
the
game.
Rolling Stones started it with the Gervon Musk tour in 1981. Gervon sponsored their entire tour. That's when all this shit started. I kid you not. Go back and look at it. It was so weird. It was so freaking weird. Sponsor every time they bring up the Stones concert that year, sponsored by Gervon Musk. I'm like,
all right, so
I got a poster. It says Stones, sponsored by Gervon. I still have it. Sorry.
So let's talk about something controversial here, because you know, as high as I am on the Bears, I still will fall back on my realism.
You just high.
No, of course, but let's talk about one that I think we will get different, guys.
Yeah,
rate the quarterbacks in this conference in the NFC North.
Let me rank you can I just rank you the quarterbacks in the entire league?
No. Let's just do the four here. Just
all right,
four here, and then we'll roll out after that.
I'm going to start with Caleb Williams.
There's no way Caleb Williams is number one.
You can go eat a big fat bag of dicks, Bearski, because he is number one.
I guess we have to set this question up a little bit better, right? Because when you sit there and say who's the best, it's such a gray area because you could go off of, well, what has been done up to this point. You could go off of what I think they will do this next year, or you could go off of what's the best situation for the next 3 years, right? I think it's got to be a little bit of mix of what has been done up to this point, plus what you think they will do. I think Caleb's got the best potential to be the top quarterback in this division. But like Jared Goff's been to a Super Bowl and an NFC championship. Right? Like Jordan Love's made what?
It took
4
him
playoffs?
10 and 12 years, but yeah.
But so what I'm saying though is like I am not a Jared Goff believer. However, when you take a look at this group of quarterbacks, I mean, dude, you cannot sit there and downplay the achievements that he has had up to this point. And so, like, I think that definitely needs to be taken into consideration. Stat-wise, Caleb is definitely not top guy, right? So if we're going off pure stats or whatever, like, he's just not there. He's falls a little short.
But why when you turn on, like, NFL AM and all this shit, everyone, all the YouTube shit, all those other channels that I don't watch because I'm so sick of all the bullshit. I watch yours, but all the bullshit stuff. And they're all finally sucking the dick of Caleb Williams. They're all finally recognizing that he has this talent that is unrecognizable and it is going to transcend into the future. And why are we going to put aside, talk about his completion percentage and shit like that? So he is already transcended with his game. We're talking about game, bros, bro diggities. We're talking about what did Jordan Love do in those moments? Nothing. He fucking choked. What does other quarterbacks do? They choke. Caleb rises to the moment.
I'm going to ask you this, Paulie, because you don't have Caleb Williams first. So who went the farthest last year in the NFC North? Caleb Williams and the Bears.
That's a good point. I would say I don't think Sam Darnold's the best quarterback in the league.
Biased.
I don't think Sam Darnold's the best quarterback in the league.
Nope.
But he went further than any quarterback did last year. So I don't think those two teams. I know, but I'm just saying I don't think how far your team goes necessarily transcends. If so, then Dan Marino's a shitty quarterback. Right? Like
Kyler Murray, the savior of Minnesota?
No, Kyler Murray's fourth. Easily.
Listen. Kyler Murray has a similar skill set to Caleb Williams. He's just 5 feet tall. Caleb Williams is 6'1" and 1/8. When you put that skill set in with a head coach like Kevin O'Connell, I start to get a little bit worried. I'll admit. A little bit worried about this shit. Like
it all comes down to where this is.
Yeah, I would be more worried about Jared Goff with Kevin O'Connell.
And I know where Caleb's mind is every day on a daily basis when it comes to the game. I believe I know.
No, I think Shorty hit the nail on the head. I really think he did because what happens at the last play of the Bears-Packers playoff game? Fumbled snap by Jordan Love. That's what you're going to get out of him when it matters most. You're going to get sloppy. Why did Jared Goff get traded out of the Rams? What happened when they did make the NFC Championship? Multiple interceptions. That's what happened in the moment when it matters most. And so, like that Rams game's a little bit concerning to me just because of the multiple interceptions. But we haven't seen that. It's not a Caleb thing. And he's still so young, and they already overachieved. So it was all bonus at the end of the day, right? But what I think is really interesting about this year, right, is I think that question that I'm asking has a chance to be an obvious answer at the end of this year. I think this is the year where you have to prove you're not a fluke, you're not a one-time thing. This is the year where you have to prove that you're not going to give the NFC North back. That you are here to stay, that you are for real, and you're going to watch these other teams start to try and climb up towards you. And so I think by the end of the year, Caleb can easily be number one quarterback.
Did you see the video? Mark Schlereth says that Caleb Williams is not a good quarterback. Have you guys seen that shit on Twitter? It's like because he's talking about he's not making those gimme throws. Like Jesus fucking Christ, no shit, he's not. You know why?
I'll be back in 1 second.
Because he's learning a brand new offense in year 2. And he's relying on his skills to make the plays when the plays break down. But once the plays start happening and all the timing and rhythm with learning the same offense 2-3 years in a row, dude, I'm calling it this year. This is the year I'm calling MVP of the league, MVP of the Super Bowl, year 1. We're going to win 4 Super Bowls from here on out in a row. And then maybe a couple more scattered here and there. That's my call right now. But that's how I know. Everyone knows I am just over the I'm too high and too low and yada yada yada. But I believe with this Ben Johnson offense going into year 2, Ben Johnson is the key to this whole thing, man. And then we're going to see this blossom into a big, beautiful flower that's going to transcend. We're going to see. Remember watching back in the day when Brady and Manning were just like, bing, 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 bing. First down, touchdown. First down. Aaron Rodgers, first down. We lost 56 to something 2 games in a row to the Patriots and the Packers. When those quarterbacks were on their game, when we get to that point with Caleb, which I believe is going to be in year 2 of Ben Johnson's offense, wow, just sit back and enjoy it, my friends.
But look at this. Like, look at Josh Allen. What did he do in the playoff game? He lost 6 touchdowns. Like, there's this thing that it's just this little like feeling that I have where it's like when I look at Lamar Jackson, when I look at Josh Allen, like they're so due. It has been their turn. And if these guys get jumped by Patrick Mahomes like that, like just like Phillip Rivers did, just like some of these other quarterbacks that were there, they couldn't.
Bearski, that's what made me so upset at the end of this past season that it didn't happen in year 2. Like we got to that pin, that pass against the Rams was just like I sat there. I'm not lying. I sat there in tears, cuddling my dog, who I thought was dying of bone cancer, but we found out this weekend from a specialist a year later, which by this point he should have been dead, that he actually doesn't have bone cancer. And so I'm elated by that. So I'm laying there
hell yeah.
year.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. So I'm laying there watching that Rams game with him literally on my lap, cuddling him, smooching him. I see that touchdown, that pass to Caleb. I just started like crying like a child. I'm like,
we are winning the last time you were torturing your dying dog. Is what you're telling me?
Hey, Paulie, he did not. He spiked the dog, dude. He spiked the dog.
But I thought in that moment,
he accidentally spiked the dog. Right. And the dog's hurt. That's really.
But I thought in that moment, this is happening. This is real. This is happening this year in year 2. Like I thought it should happen. Yeah. Like everyone thought it was a magical season. For us to lose that fucking game on a Caleb Williams interception was so awful to me that I'm going back to what you were saying, Bearski. Like the great ones win that game. The great ones win the next game. The great ones win the Super Bowl, right? Like it was in my head that was what was happening, but it didn't happen. Am I going to default to that means he's not one of the greats? No, of course not. It was his first year. It was basically his first year in the NFL with, learning all over again, a new offense.
It was his second.
I know, but learning a new offense in his second year, the fact that he did that well by the end of the season is comparable. It means something, man. So I think that going into this next season, we all have that much to be excited about, man. We have the head coach for one, and then we have the second year learning the offense. He's going to get more of the dynamic plays within each one of those plays that's going to develop him into a better quarterback. Because by the end of this middle to the end of the season, dude, we're going to be looking at a whole different Caleb Williams, and we're going to be like, this is when it happens, man. this is the first year of 1 of 4 Super Bowl wins in a row.
Flip that.
Okay, I can keep going.
Turn
Quite.
off.
No, Foster.
I just wanted to welcome in. Hold on, Polly. I just wanted to welcome in LW Mechanical, and Ack Adams stopped in. But LW Mechanical asked if anybody got free practice tickets. He didn't. Nobody did. Actually,
my coworker did.
Tried, couldn't get them.
My coworker right next to me got them.
Nice.
I didn't.
Carl was saying how you can buy them now. They're scalping them.
Yeah, and hope that they're real.
Yeah. Because Buka was saying he almost got scammed. A joke. What a joke that is if this is happening.
Listen, sorry, Shorty. No, I have some good news for you. It is year 2, and it is happening.
It's happening, my friend.
It's happening because this isn't 2018. When we did that double doink in 2018, I was pissed because I knew it was over.
Right.
Because I watched that window shut.
Right.
You
knew that was the season.
Business being in the spot we were at. This was like
They
a
would've-
6 to 18.
They would have lost the
This
next game
kid
anyway.
Fucking carried him.
Well, that's what I feel
and he carried him, Shorty, after being sacked 70 times last year.
Yeah.
After having 3 offensive coordinators. You know how many times I've heard that used as an excuse? If he did not do good this year, we would be sitting here going, well, he's had 3 offensive coordinators and he was sacked to holy fucking hell.
Thank you.
None of it matters because it is happening. We just watched the window open, not close.
It's the window is wide open, my friends.
It's cracked.
It's
cracked. We need to make the playoffs.
Growing up, I always I wanted to watch like ESPN because all we had was ESPN. We had Berman. Oh, and he had all these great calls, And I always wished that it was about the Bears. And then HBO. Remember the HBO Sports? What was it called? HBO. Inside the NFL back in the 80s with Len Dawson and they rarely ever like highlighted the Bears. I was, God damn it, talk about the Bears more. I was with the Cowboys and the Bills and yada yada yada. And now I'm in my early 50s and they're finally being the Bears are finally the ones that are being talked about at NFL AM, the NFL Network, yada yada yada, ESPN, this and this and that. All the YouTube shit you see out there. I don't even know what the fuck. There's so many of them. I could care less. But
I just want to make sure that Akatam knows because he put Carl 100. That is not Carl's thoughts. Do not credit Carl with what I am saying. No, I'm sorry, Shorty.
But we're here now. It's happening, man. As we're saying, it's literally happening as we speak. We have for the first time we have a Chicago Bears quarterback on the cover of Madden. Not a running back, not a cornerback, not a wide receiver, a fucking quarterback of the Chicago Bears is on the cover of Madden.
You guys are where I've been at, man.
I've
been at here while I watched this team get 3 wins, dude. It's achievable.
Let us all take a moment of silence to think about that. I'm gonna give it 5 seconds. Ready?
Think about what?
To think about. We have a Chicago Bears quarterback on the cover of Madden. I want you to pause and think about that. I'm gonna count. Ready?
Okay. Beep. Boop.
What the fuck is going on right now? We actually have a Chicago Bears quarterback on the cover of Madden, guys. That's ridiculous.
Yeah. So, I'm sorry. That's false. I don't mean to cut you off. No, dude, I wanted Mike Vrabel over Ben Johnson.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did. I wanted Mike Vrabel over Ben Johnson, and Vrabel made the Super Bowl. But when that happened, I wasn't sitting there going, "See, I was right." I was like, "No, I was wrong." Dude, I don't see Andy Reid ripping his shirt off.
Nope. God, no.
So what Ben Johnson and Caleb have done is more than just on the field right now. Oh my God, dude, you got little kids chanting good, better, best in elementary schools. You have anybody and anybody already know. People who do not watch football already know who Caleb Williams is. And they will definitely know for the next couple of years. That is what's about to happen in this fucking city.
Nod my head like
Foster, you feel it. I know you feel it, Foster.
I agree with
It's
you.
everywhere
I
again.
agree. I agree with you, Polsky.
This city's a bear city again.
It is.
So to go back, and I'll cover the last two things I missed, is you're talking the windows wide open. I disagree. I think the crowbar's in the window and the lock has been picked. The next step is to open that window and win the Super Bowl. This is just my take.
It's happening this year, my friends. It's happening.
Let me just finish. And I do see it happening because when you weren't here, Carl and I were basically talking about Caleb's composure, not just on the field, but after a game when he's lost or handling the media or just being out there as a person, man. So he's all in it here. We had talked about this is the biggest issue for every player anyways. We know this. You can have all the ability in the world, and if you've got an issue here where it just doesn't work, it doesn't work. But that's not Caleb. This is the first time in my lifetime. If my father was here, it might be the second time in his lifetime that the Bears have ever had a quarterback that could play for a long time and win multiple championships. 3 or 4, because that happened in the 40s. That's the only time it happened. So I know it, Paul. It's there. Everything is there waiting for the Bears to take advantage of it. This is Caleb Williams' third season. He's not going to be making all these precise throws.
But it finally feels like they're going to take advantage.
Year in the same system, this is where he'll bloom. This is where he'll begin to bloom.
Real quick, that analogy with the window open. So, like, me and David like to talk about that all the time. And the way we always describe it is, it's hard to say, like, oh, this team's the best, blah, 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 whatever. It's really like, once you get into the playoffs, it's a whole new dance, right? So is the window open at all? Meaning, like, are you a playoff team? Are you a playoff bound team? Do you have a shot at the playoffs? Even if that window's cracked with a crowbar, whatever. Once the playoffs come, the name of the game is who's the biggest storm. Because even if the window's cracked a little bit, a big enough storm can blow that fucking thing wide open, right? So, like, it starts with just cracking that window. And that's what I mean. Like, yeah, we're there. We need to make the playoffs this year. That is the expectation. And once we get there, we will see what we have again. You know what I mean? And I want to keep talking, but Shorty, I know I cut you off, so I'm going to let you do your point. But I mean, if not, I can say something else. But go ahead.
I forgot what you cut me off. So I forgot what I was going to say. God damn it!
So what I wanted to say too,
you can't believe everything you think, but it should be.
Another thing with the composure. Another thing with the composure, though, is like, okay, a quarterback that's so clutch, that sets a record for so clutch, like you build yourself up so high, well, you fall even further. The reason why Cam Newton acted the way Cam Newton did is because he knew that was probably his one and only shot, because that was very unique. That team, I think, had like, yeah, I think you saw the Panthers the year before were not that good. They only had like 6 wins, but they had some close losses. But you went from like a 6-win team to a Super Bowl team, and like, I don't know, man, it was just really sad in the moment. Caleb, in his hardest moment, showed the best composure. Like that's already a check. Like this kid is all that. And I think part of it is I think he knows it's not a fluke. Because you keep fucking doing it. You were doing it in year 1. Just Eberflus was not capitalizing on it. But this is going to keep happening. Like
the coaching staff, starting with Ben Johnson and his helping to train and teach Caleb Williams how to be a quarterback, is just it's one of those things that is very rare in football science. I'm going to use that word science.
100%.
So, like, scientifically, this is just not normal. And even if you have a quarterback with Caleb Williams' talent, you could still have a Matt LaFleur who doesn't get the rest of the talent out of him. You can still have an Andy Reid that maybe not will get I believe that Ben Johnson is quantitatively the best head coach in this league as we speak. We can talk about the accolades of a retired Bill Belichick. He's gone. But now we have
Sean
Andy
McVay,
Reid.
dude.
Andy Reid and Sean McVay. But what has Sean McVay done? He beat us. He beat us with an interception. Like, he lost that game though. Quantitatively, he lost that game.
I can tell you what they've done.
There
Dude.
is
They've
that
done a
guy
lot.
in Kansas City. He's won a little bit too.
But Andy Reid is like, he's kind of getting up there in age, and now his quarterback has a blown knee. Like, listen, this is Justin Fields' team for the next 8 months, or 8 games or 9 games, I should say. So what does he get out of Justin Fields? We'll see. That will make Andy Reid's career. To me, what did he get out of Justin Fields? If Justin Fields becomes a top 10 quarterback in this league in the first 8 games before Mahomes comes back, that means that goes a lot towards Andy Reid's record as a head coach. But when you talk about what Ben Johnson did with this team, turning it from the worst to first, and then not only that, but creating an atmosphere that everyone is talking about, NFL Network, yada, 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 all these other fucking idiots, all talking about Ben Johnson. He is the end-all, be-all of this team, and we all know he is exactly what Caleb Williams needed as a quarterback to succeed, and we're seeing it happening. This is what just makes this such a mind-blowingly exciting team to watch for the next decade. Cool. I have more air spot.
Definitely, dude. And there's like a couple things I wanted to hit. First of all, like, I will 100% acknowledge everything that Sean McVay has done up to this point, because imagine if we make a Super Bowl this year and lose it. Okay, Shorty, you following?
Yeah.
And then Ben Johnson trades trades Caleb away for Justin Herbert.
I'll say when.
And then Ben Johnson trades Caleb away for Justin Herbert. That is what Sean McVay did, dude. He went to a Super Bowl with Jared Goff and then traded him away for a guy who he knew is a real quarterback that has not had success in Matthew Stafford, and went off and still won one with him, because that is what a real goddamn coach will do. Now, do I think that'll happen here? No. But do you see how crazy of a scenario that is? And that man pulled that off. So I will definitely give him his flowers, because that is not fucking easy, dude. To make that kind of a choice, man's got balls and football knowledge. And, dude, like that's why I said earlier, like, I think Kevin O'Connell would be scarier with Jared Goff, because Jared Goff's just more mentally understanding. Like, dude, you got to be on the same page, like, to a T.
If that happened, I would buy you a beef at Johnny's, and then when I was done, I would walk away from you like, hey, one last thing. I would kick you in the fucking nuts just for saying that.
But it happened. I'm just using an analogy that actually happened.
Then I'd be like, I love you, bro. Have a good night.
They won.
Listen.
So if we do that, and 2 years later, Herbert's holding up a Super Bowl trophy. You see what I'm saying, Shorty? Like, that's what happened over there.
I'm telling you, Bearski, I have gone to the future, and I've come back from the future. I have a time travel machine. It's in my office behind this Bears emblem.
Is that what you did earlier during the show?
I have gone.
Is that where you went?
And I came back, and I am telling you that this Bears team is going to become the first team in NFL history to win 3 in a row Super Bowls, and then they're going to top it with 1 extra, but with 4 in a row. They're going to make the 4 in a row Bills that lost those. They're going to put them to shame. And by the way, we might play the Bills in one of those games, and I would really feel bad about beating them because I have a lot of respect for. Tonight we're supposed to have a Bills fan on. He's gonna be on next week. That I met at a brewery downtown when my buddy was in town last weekend, and he was gonna come on the show. We started talking about the Bills, and he's like, "What do you think about us getting DJ Moore?" I was like, "Dude, let's talk about it on my show." He's like, "I'll do it. Let's go. I'm gonna come on." He's gonna come on next week. So
we predicted that, I think, in January. Like, oh, he's going to go for a late second. We could see like a team like the Bills, or you know what I mean? And dude, it's just such an obvious move, and it's such a win-win, which is why it's an obvious move. Like, good for us, good for them. DJ's a hell of a guy. I'll still say it till this day. As much shit as we want to give him for whatever, I've seen that guy come through a lot. Even in the games where he ultimately didn't come through, he still came through on other downs, on third downs, on fourth downs. Like so I never questioned his effort. And I just feel like for what he was getting paid, he gave us more than that value. Like, we won that.
Jesus Christ. Cliff's saying I have a history of blocking people. I do not have a history of blocking. I'm going to stop typing that. I do not block people, Cliff. Maybe Carl does. I don't know. I do not block people.
Carl is pretty sensitive.
Unless they are over the top. And listen, when I left the show tonight, I called my buddy who we tried to ban. I called you, Bearsky. I called my buddy who we tried to ban. I don't fucking ban people. You got to be a real prick for me to ban you. So, no, I did not block anyone or ban anyone personally, Cliff. Scrolls, I can see you. I may or may not be able to see you on one of my two. I don't see Scrolls on the BCP, but I see him on my shorty side. So I'll have to take a look at that, because if he's blocked, it was not on purpose. Scrolls, you are a welcome member of our channel, and you would never be blocked. So I apologize if you think you are.
There you go. Another benefit to dual streaming. You have all the degenerates go to Bearsky Film.
Oh, yeah, maybe they're on your channel and they're not getting the.
No. So I see the comments on my channel. It's not much. Whatever.
Hmm.
Some guy was typing in all caps earlier about Abe Lincoln or something. I don't know. Whatever. I get some weirdos, man.
RJ Poliskin, did I block that one Lions fan? No, I do not. No, I did not. Listen, we do not block people. We don't. It takes a lot. Like, you have to be a real degenerative asshole.
Pretty much like a sexual spamming bot.
Yes, it has to be really bad for us to block you, man.
I mean, because like even Shorty will entertain a hot Carl, a dirty Sanchez. So like you really got to go far into that topic in order to.
That's why it pissed me off that Carl put up a chat poll about him blocking my best friend, but there was no answer of no. It was like maybe yes, 100%, or I don't know. There was no. Nobody had a fucking answer of no.
It's a joke gone wrong that nobody got.
Exactly.
But
hey, don't believe
get that
everything
for
you
now.
think, right? Yeah.
You shouldn't believe everything you think.
We have blocked Don Burr like once.
Yeah, we know. We don't block. Probably maybe 3 or 4 people, unless it's frickin' Patty Lara. You block her every week.
Oh, dude, I love it. I've been blocked.
Fuck you, Foster.
I've been blocked by so many people that wind up just unblocking me eventually.
Yeah,
and it to me, it's just so hilarious because I don't know I'm willing to take comedy pretty far. So, you know what I mean? So
keep it up, Paul. You'll be blocked again from here.
You're about to get blocked right now, Paul.
Yeah, I get blocked here for making sense. We're talking.
I get fired like 3 or 4 times a year. So don't
At
I
least.
get it.
At least.
At least quite.
Yes, but
PJ's going. He was joking.
Did we ever get to our chat tonight? By the way, because it got derailed with
It was
okay.
it was really cool because at 46 minutes in, I was able to go all the way back and got everybody.
Excellent.
And I've been watching with excellent.
Simpsons for all of you that
I
don't
like
fucking know
Mr.
what
Burns.
I'm
I can't help it. He's a dick.
Okay. So let's play this game.
No.
What is the low point for you where any worse than that you're like completely disappointed? Like if they wind up, playing, okay, if they wind up
when I wake
wins,
up for
like,
about 10 minutes in, I
playoffs.
go, oh my God, this can't be another day. Oh, you don't mean in life.
Like
Under 10 wins?
It would be like first off, it would start with like 4 losses in a row. That would
God,
kick it off.
no way.
And then it would be like at least 10 wins or less. I'd be like fucking losing my shit because I have them 14 and 3 winning the Super Bowl this year, and this is the first of 4 in a row. That is my
flip it.
That's been like your prediction every year, though.
Yeah.
It's just that this year it might actually happen, so I'll clap for it. This year it's actually possible.
Maybe.
Even a dead clock's right twice a day, Paulie.
That's
Exactly.
right, Foster. That's right.
It
is that time of day.
I can't help it, my friends. I can't help it. Like even the guy who Carl tried to get banned tonight, my best friends who have known since I was fucking 8 years old. He's like, every year you're like 10 and 6, 11 and 5, 12 and 4, 13 and 4, and then 14 and 3, and then you can't help yourself. I'm like,
17-0 with the Super Bowl win.
I can't help myself. I'm sorry. I
That's
love
fine,
my
dude.
team. I believe in my team every year. I don't want to be Paulie. This is why you and I got into many arguments in the past before you became like super optimistic. Before you became glass half full when you were glass half empty.
You're so wrong about that.
No. Let me finish. But like we talked about this. It's like I've always been like glass half full. Like we're gonna get 9 or 10 or more, 11, 12 plus wins this season, and you've always been like. Yeah, 9 or less, 7 or 9, blah, blah, blah. And listen, I've said this to you the last time you were on the show. It's like, I love you for that. Like, you are the same pragmaticist. Is that a good word?
No.
That my buddy who Carl tried to get banned from the show tonight has always said to me, like, stop being so 10 and 9 or 10 and 6 or 11 and 7. Try to be more middle of the road and like listen, we're not going to win every game. I know that. But you are coming around, bro. Like you are like more
no.
protagonist now.
No, Shorty. The problem was you were telling me you were about to pour half of a glass of water, and when I looked in the pitcher that you're getting the water from, there's like 4 drops of water. That's where I was like, no. It's not about glass half full, glass half empty. It's about this team. Like I predicted 8 wins Caleb's first year, and they got 5.
It's not about there is no pitcher involved in this. It's like it comes from the tap.
No. So it's just a sense of realism. So like. Your prediction is finally achievable, which is what makes you think that I'm all of a sudden optimistic because the realism is actually meeting where I'm happy. Like this is what I want my fucking team to do. I'm kind of not happy unless the window's cracked. I want that window to be cracked. You know what I mean? Like that's where it starts.
Basically, it's like this. The team has kind of sucked while you were going through this phase, and you've seen it turn around. So why wouldn't you have more optimism now than you would 2 or 3 years ago? Just saying.
Yeah, I don't know, man, because I've seen through I've seen through the curtain before. I mean, 2018 was a great example with Ryan Pace, GM of the year, Matt Nagy, Coach of the year, and all we needed that offseason was a kicker. And but like really, what we were riding on was the success.
We never had a fucking
Fangio.
quarterback. How many people? Anybody that thinks 2018 was real is just fucking wrong.
No, but
I don't see how anybody thought they
Foster,
could have
you
done
had
anything
more
with that year, man.
than you had this year. But you had more wins than you had this year. So that's where it comes down to.
Because they had a real fucking defense and they could run the ball a little bit.
Correct, dude. It's always context and eye
always
test.
sucked. Always. They never had there was no fucking window. That was all luck.
I'll tell you right now, Foster.
That's me, dude.
There is a way this plays out where they're 10-7 and they make the playoffs, and I'm not really that happy. And there's a way that this plays out where they're 10-7 and they miss the playoffs, and I'm actually ecstatic.
What are you talking about? I'm lost.
I'm talking about like, do I want them to go to the playoffs? Yes. Do I want them to win a Super Bowl? Yes. But what matters more is the eye test. If they go to the playoffs 10-7, but Caleb's fucking hurt, and we got Tyson Bagent that won a 2-3 game hot streak or something, like there is a scenario where I'm not necessarily happy, despite the fucking record. You know what I mean? So like, what I need to see from Caleb this year is those like things getting better, like sacks were what needed to get better, and they did. Now everybody's bitching about completion percentage, rightfully fucking so, dude. 58% is too low, and he knows it too. And I think I've heard him say it in a conference, like, yeah,
how many people
that's gonna go up, dude. It's gonna go up.
Crying about 58% completion pass, 58% completion percentage if they won a Super Bowl.
No, but then it's like, did you win, dude? Like fucking Nick Foles was a Super Bowl MVP. Okay, so like,
remember it well.
Like Sam Darnold just won one, and like I said, I don't think he's the best quarterback, right? So there is no, he's not. So that 58%, you might be able to mask that shit up or something, but like you would ideally like that higher. And Foster, what I'm seeing here. What I'm seeing here is a kid. What I'm seeing here is a kid that might uniquely not have a slump. That might uniquely keep getting better. We've seen that in some guys. There's been a lot of quarterbacks that take like a second-year dip or third-year dip or some kind, and then we've seen those guys that just fucking don't.
Yep.
And I think Caleb might be one of those guys that just doesn't, dude. When you get one of those guys, that's special. That's special.
Caleb's special. He is. I don't know how anybody. I don't know how. Just watching this last year, I don't know how anybody can think that he's not. I just don't know
only
how they
gonna
can
get
think
better, dude. Like it's great.
It's here. Second year in the system, everything's going to get better. Look at you. You just brought up the sack issue from year 1 to year 2. Now year 3, but second year in this system, I just expect him to take off in it. And everything's going to get better. People are complaining about 4,000. Fuck 4,000 yards. Just keep winning and playing winning football where you're progressing daily, weekly. I don't care if it's a lot or a little, but as long as you're making progress, the 4,000 yards will come. The 65% passing percentage will come. It'll all come.
You already got the top yardage record. Whoop-de-fucking-do. Give me the trophy, dude. Give me the fucking trophy, man. That's what I want. Like, hands down, I want a fucking Super Bowl, and for the first time in my life, dude. I mean, you got to go back to 2006, 2010. Like since that time, yeah, Prometheus is my guy, man. Since that time, I feel like we finally have a legit shot at it. But dude, the road's not easy. Like I said, you look at the other side. It's got Josh Allen there. It's got Lamar Jackson. It's still got Patrick Mahomes there. It's still got like there's some dudes there that are thirsty. You know what I mean? Like really fucking thirsty. Not saying you can't do it. Sam Darnold just did, but like, man, Caleb easily can be the number 1 quarterback in the NFC by the end of this year. No doubt about it.
It wouldn't surprise me one bit.
It wouldn't surprise me either. Like that's the type of potential this kid has. Right. And so and we're talking NFC, about the things that need to get cleaned up are not the hard things. They're the easy.
No, all that's going to come. So in the NFC, who's his competition? You've got Stafford.
Well, so okay, Matt Stafford, who's like broken back, Matt Stafford. But
who's
you
the real
can't.
competition in the NFC?
I mean, dude, Jalen Hurts is a fucking very consistently sustainable quarterback who has one. Right? You cannot count Jalen Hurts out. Dude, you cannot count out Jordan Love. Like you can't. That guy's making the playoffs every single year.
Can I just tell you
Bradford
that
is legit.
This is the exact same conversation that Bearsky and I have every time that we talk at like 12:30 in the morning.
Well, never mind. Good night, everybody. Stay safe.
Eastern time. Wait, if I was a good producer, I would have that logged up. Anyways,
yeah.
Like so, Bearsky, you and I have this conversation all the time, man. It's like I love what you're saying, but I forgot my point.
Bear Truth 9.
No, so like, yeah, put up Bear Truth 9's comment. So it's kind of like what Shorty's saying too, but it's not it. What I'm saying is, I don't become more optimistic at the end of the year when Caleb earns and achieves a top quarterback spot if he's a top 3, top 5 quarterback spot in the NFC North. Then I will sit there and say that and love it. It doesn't make me more positive. It just makes the realism of the situation more positive. Like, that kid earned it. This team got 11 wins. This team made the playoffs. This team fucking beat the Pack. They all earned that shit. And I will give credit when credit's earned. Like, but you gotta still go out there and do it, dude. Like, it's nothing's given you for granted.
Cliff Victoria says Stafford at 38. How many years can he keep this up? He's 38 years old. He was the MVP of the league last year. So we're talking about Caleb at 23. We're talking about 10 or 15 fucking years later. If he's the MVP of the league, even only once, is it not worth it? Like, it's if he wins us one Super Bowl and one league MVP, is it not worth it? Of course, it's worth it.
You know what I'm gonna love? I'm gonna love if we sweep the fucking Packers. Do you know what their reaction is gonna be? They're already pushing chips all in. They're already doing that. They got like a 2-3 year thing before they blow it up, and it might freak them out to where we see them start clawing early and start blowing it. Like, dude, it's going to be so great if that happens. And so, like, I'm willing to enjoy the steps along the way. I want that Super Bowl too, but this is going to be a fun ride, dude. We're going to sit here and we're going to have more of these kind of games, more of these type of highlights, more of these type of moments. This isn't an accident. Kid keeps doing it. He keeps fucking doing it, man. And he's only going to get better. So, yeah, no, I do have to bounce in a little bit. I did upload one more clip. Shorty, I know you kind of missed out on that one earlier. So the second half of this is the same, like as the reporting thing, but I don't know. It's a little bit longer of a Bill Burr clip, just because like I said, I vibe with this guy's takes so much. So if I want to leave here with a laugh. So if you want to play that one real quick, then I'll probably bounce on out of here shortly after that.
Yeah, then we'll end this shit. So let's go.
Now, people who care about football are still watching it. I watch 2 games on Sunday. I tape 3.
Right.
Then I watch the Monday game. And then Tuesday, I watch one of the 3 that I taped. Wednesday, I watch another one. Then I watch the Thursday night game. And then Friday, I got to watch the Sunday night game. Then Saturday, I watch college football. No Super Bowl party. No Super Bowl party. If you're a true football fan, you do not go to Super Bowl parties. I still watch O.J. Simpson highlights. I do. I'm a football fan. We can just sit there with like the pizza and the drink, like, that's not holding, and just be like, and enjoy ourselves. He's one of the top 5 running backs of all time.
You're able to compartmentalize.
But he's all of that. Because it's all a bunch of losers who don't watch it all year. And what they do is they talk during the game, and then they shut up during the commercial. That's when you know you're in trouble. In the NFL, it's when you just stand there. I don't even know what that means. We got to get it right. We didn't get it right. We're going to work on trying to get it right. I don't mind that people use roids. I think they should use roids. He's not just that. He also won the Heisman Trophy. He gets 2,000 yards in a 14-game season. It's just like people they're complex. And then the game comes back like, oh, how much do you think that one cost? Huh? That's funny. I thought that one stunk. And it's just like, the rage that goes through me. So next time, we got to get it right. They got a real problem. It drove me nuts the whole month. They got a real problem in the NFL. As compared to what? Plumbers? Electricians? Society in general? There's a lot of great people that play football. The league's going to be fine. I don't like how they interview the coaches, too, when they go to the in the halftime.
Yeah.
As they're running
Love
off.
it.
Like, I think
Love
they
it,
should just be
Bearsky.
able to stay focused on the game.
Your offense has struggled to take advantage of those takeaways.
They shouldn't have to talk to somebody in like a ski parker. They're like, yeah, you're down by 14.
Okay, so what did you tell them to get things going?
That it wasn't our brand of football. We're capable of a lot more, and so.
What are your thoughts? It's like, what do you think my thoughts are?
I told him that, hey, this is what the score is.
Sucks. I'm worried about my job. I'll probably have to sell my house.
We're hitting the reset button here at halftime.
My wife's gonna leave me. I need to score more points in the other half.
And we're excited about this second half. We got some things up our sleeve, so. All right.
Who are you? Why am I talking to you?
We're going to come back and establish our identity here in the second half.
You took journalism.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
What about?
Did he pay off the tees at halftime? No, because nothing happened in the second.
Yeah, it's a bunch of nerds interrupting people who know what they're doing.
You need to change what you're doing.
I don't know. You think so? We're going to be just fine.
We see what was up your sleeve. Did you use it, or I don't know? What's up yours?
So if you want me to put a little context to Cliff Victoria's comment compared to plumbers, I believe the conversation at hand was Ray Rice. Like, what, you think I'm just gonna see some guy hit a female and I'm just gonna go off and do it myself or something? He's like, everybody keeps saying NFL's got a problem with like men hitting women. He's like, as compared to what, plumbers? Like, as compared to like who else is out there that's got a problem? I don't know. It's so that, yeah, just to put a little context. But that guy's off the rails, man, and I love it. I love the realism. I love the no fear about just anything. the OJ stuff, dude. I've literally said that to Carl, and it was with Jalen Carter. He's like, "So you want to murder her?" I was like, "What?" I mean, that dude, alleged murderer. Like, how many sacks is he bringing me, bro? Like, this is football. I want football.
I gotta tell you,
I want all that good character shit in my quarterback, and that's where we got it. I want my defensive linemen to be mad, crazy dogs, dude.
You nailed that video, bro. Like, that was a top fucking notch Bearsky video. For anyone that is in our chat that doesn't know by now who the hell Bearsky Film is, you need to go check his ass out. He is killing it. He is one of our best friends of this channel. He is murdering it. He sends me his videos. I'm like, Jesus Christ, what are you doing, bro? What is going on right now? This is some sick stuff. That was next level sick shit, bro. Applause to you.
Well, thank you, man. It's been a process, dude, and it's gotten to a point where I could just sit there and cross my T's and dot my I's, because it's like for a while it was like, all right, cleaning up little stuff in the video, this and that, but never even touching the audio. Like, now I'm doing it all to a detailed degree. Everything. You know what I mean?
You have found Bearsky. We have said that before. You found Bearsky. You found Bearsky. I'm so proud of you, man. You're killing it. I don't want to keep you any longer. Let's let you go.
No. But I love PJ's comment. Who is Bearsky Film? Next time I'm in here, I'm going to make myself a little logo. It's going to be a milk carton with me on it.
Oh, by the way, I'm about to steal your background, just so you know.
Yeah, go for it, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Enjoy it.
I'm kidding. I will never do that.
No, dude, go for it. You want to
right in our show.
Yeah, Bearsky made the best background of all time for a show, and I was like, dude, I'm outright telling you right now, I'm going to steal that from you, but I'm not. But I may, if you say it's okay.
Don't worry, Paulie. He's not. He's going to have me do it.
Oh,
there you go, Jordy. It's down there if you want it.
Yeah, because fucking Carl is fired.
What? Shut up. I don't. That's not going to.
Yeah, I put the background down there if you want to show Foster.
I will. I'll send it to him. It's fucking amazing. It's the entire Bears field with the Bears soldier.
No, it's down. It's like down where the video is.
Yeah.
You don't see it? No.
Oh, it's right here. It's right here. That's it.
We both hit it.
That's
There
the
you go.
background.
And then the screens go on the field.
Then I just put a BCP logo over the Bearski Film logo, and it's all good.
And it's yours.
Imagine
Dude,
that
go
background.
for it. Go for it.
Go for it. I love it. I always
You
say,
want? I'll send it to you without the fucking Bearski Film thing. I have
fucking,
that.
let's do it, bro.
Yeah,
let's
dude,
go.
I'll email it to you. All right.
That's
All
why
right,
I
guys.
love you, man.
Yeah, fuck. I appreciate you too.
All right, man.
Hey, have a good night, guys.
Anybody
You
got
too, buddy.
number? Oh, never mind.
Get out of here, Brisky. Have a good night, man. Love you, bro.
Later, Paulie.
Fucking guy's awesome. This fucking guy is amazing.
Knucklehead. Hey, I just was doing that.
You fucking asshole.
Well, I was
now,
the only one here.
now it's down to you and I, Foster. What now? Now what?
I was the only one here. I had to go back to the laptop. Fortunately, it's been okay. I'm still grainy. I'm sure of it.
You look like you're in the 90s now.
I'm moving up. 1890s.
Yep, 1990s actually. Yeah.
Okay.
It's good stuff right now.
Feeling better. Feeling better.
Listen, let's get out of here. Let's talk to our chat for a minute and get out of here because you guys
Thank
are
you.
amazing.
Cliff Victoria, RJ Pliskin, PJ, Ice Cold Magician, Scrody 74, Bear Truth 9.
Fucking Scrody, go fuck yourself, Foster.
Jay Grizz, 18 Benjamin Williams. Did I say BT9? I did.
Mr. Mayhem.
Mr. Mayhem. This was really good, just in case you missed it. So, Steve M, 1976. So, Cliff goes, something like I was looking for. He's 38. I don't know how much longer he can keep it up. And Steve M goes, I don't know, Cliff. You'll have to ask his wife.
I missed a bunch of the chat when I was gone for a bit tonight.
Yeah. Always do. Crooked Commish in the house.
Crooked Commish. What's up? Crooked Commish is like, do it. Like,
Off Jack 96.
Let's go back at Crooked Commish. Just
Crooked
like,
Commish.
He's going off on a limb, just getting all these new content created to like collaborate with each other. Great job, Crooked, man.
That's awesome, man.
Mr.
Just Cars 3281.
Jay
Grizz.
Grizz, my grizzly man bear, man. Thank you for joining us tonight, Grizz. Mr. Mayhem, Mr. Mayhem, Mr. Mayhem. I promise you, we love you. You are the man. Thank you for being such a long time from day one.
Yeah.
Chat member and every fucking week. Let's give it up for Mr. Mayhem. Everyone, a slow clap.
Golf clap.
For Mr. Mayhem. You are the shit, Mr. Mayhem.
Clippy's never not here, too. He's another guy.
Cliff. I'm continuing the slow clap for Cliff. Cliff, my man, my friend, broke bread.
Hey, has Cliff been here either on the show or watched it ever since you started it almost? Every fucking week.
He was a normal.
No, but I'm saying
since you and PJ.
Either Cliff Notes. Come on, I remember Cliff Notes.
Cliff Notes was on when we were doing the show broadcasting to the Bar Network. Cliff has not been on since then. He must not like you and PJ. Apparently, Cliff doesn't like you and PJ. That's the point.
Yeah, I know. But what I'm saying is, he's either been on this show or in the chat every time since you've started it. I think. I mean, I don't even know what 3 years, 4 years, 3 years, 3.5 years.
Going on 5.
Okay, but I'm talking me and PJ. So we've been here like 4. Me, PJ, you.
Yep.
So Cliff's made almost. I think Cliff's made every fucking show in the chat.
Cliff, by the time you join the show next, we're going to be making so much money we can pay you $1.
instead of asking you for a $25 donation.
He's like, what do I want 25 fucking cents for? Let's make it $1, guys. And by the way, Cliff, do not come on this show and tempt me with red meat. Please don't. I have tempted me with salmon and Chilean sea bass and swai fish and cod and whatever the hell you can come up with to like not kill me. Please do that, Cliff. For crying out loud.
Why does no one like PJ?
And PJ, we love PJ.
We love PJ.
Why is PJ? Oh, PJ's off fucking on one screen, like looking for, he's scouting for players, and he's like listening to us. Like,
he's got, you know,
what an amazing co-host. He's still hanging out with us, but he's not here.
That's okay. He was here. He had to do what he had to do, man. I can't go back any farther. I remember Prometheus was here, King Buka World, Low Key, 1218. There's Stever again. So I can't. I only could go back so far. I'm sorry if I missed anybody up at the top. I'm sure I did. I just can't remember who was. That's where
I'm just talking.
But everybody, we love you guys. You know it.
Listen, you guys are
our audience.
Listen, we have done our members. We have been trying to give you some real life members content that comes out of our hearts, and it's not about the Bears. It's about our lives and what's going on. Yada yada yada. And we have not done that lately, and we apologize because it's. I'll be honest. It's all on me. It's 100% on me. It's all on me.
No, it's not.
You guys can do it on your own, but it's me that coordinates it and yada yada yada. And I have just been so like buried at work with great stuff, not bad stuff, like great stuff at work. Like I'm making my company from an $80 million a year profit to a $200 million a year profit. I am just buried in that kind of a thing, right? I don't think about doing like setting up the show and what are we going to talk about this week. That's what I love you guys for. You guys are here. You and PJ and our chat, our members. We're here every fucking week. That's what makes us so special.
But
so I'll keep talking,
doing it, and even stuff in our lives we haven't been able to even do it. That'll be okay. I've got a week break here coming. So.
Yeah, listen, sometimes we all need a little bit of a break.
We'll get
back to it. Now Foster internet takes a shit. I gotta end this show on my own. Jesus Christ.
I'm having problems.
You're stuck like this, Foster.
I don't know what's going on again.
You're like my dog. My dog is stuck like this.
I
How's
can't move. Sound?
Great. Your video feed is like this, though. Anyways, listen. To everyone in chat, we love you. All of our chat members, our members to this show, we apologize. We have not given you the content that you deserve. We will get back to it when the season starts. I promise you. You guys being such devout members to the channel means a lot to me and to our panel, every one of us. I apologize for tonight having to take a moment of a moment to like regress and cool down and all that stuff. And that's not like us. And we will get that figured out. I promise you that much. So thank you for everyone. Jay Grizz, Cliff Victoria, Steve M, Low Key, Mr. Mayhem. Thank you guys for hanging out with us again on this Thursday night. You could be doing a lot better things with your Thursday evening. and you are here with us. It means a lot. So thank you guys.
Congratulations, Cliff, on that the real estate licensing thing coming up here.
Congrats, Cliff, man. Congrats. By the way, Cliff, we are selling our Florida property, so we're hoping to come down there in a couple of weeks to get ready to sell that. And by the way, for anyone paying attention to my dog that had bone cancer, we found out that this weekend we took him to a specialist yesterday, and then we found out that he actually doesn't have bone cancer. So we are putting him through rehab with a brace on his leg because he actually has a bone lesion in his right wrist, front right arm, leg. Fuck you, Chris Watts. Front right leg, bone cancer right here. No, not bone cancer. It's a bone lesion. He's fine. No cancer in his body. So we are elated by that, and now we're able to go, continue on with our lives, not having to worry about him dying of bone cancer in our home and having a yada yada yada. Anyways, my dog is actually better than we thought. And for anyone that is paying attention to that, I appreciate you. Thank you, Jay Grizz, saying awesome news, Shorty. Thank you, Jay Grizz. It was a life-changing day yesterday to find out he actually doesn't have cancer. Wow! If only we would have took him to the fucking specialist a year ago and found out a year later he doesn't have bone cancer. Excellent stuff. And anyone that has a dog knows what that means. So
just always get a second or third opinion, man.
I know we should have. But here's the deal. If we would have found out a year ago that he had bone cancer, we would have been like, well, let's amputate the leg. We would have cut off his leg from the shoulder down. He would have been like sitting there with like one leg with no shoulder, nothing from here down, just like walking like this. And
why are you going to do that now?
No, actually, we went
to do it a year ago.
We went to the specialist to talk about amputating his arm from the bone. The cancer is right here.
Yeah,
it's like right there. So we talked about amputating his arm from here down.
Yeah.
And so the specialist looked into it. He's like, he doesn't actually have bone cancer.
That dog isn't human. He's got arms.
He does. He's not. He is totally not human. I love hearing you in our chat saying that's fantastic news from Benjamin Williams. It is, man. Now we're going through. Now we're going to put him through therapy. We're going to get a brace for him because it's actually a bone lesion. So the whole time, his whole life, he always walked with like a pimp walk. He was like, we're like, what the, we just call it his pimp walk. He's like, pimp walk. And now all of a sudden you're saying he has cancer in that arm like that. I always said to our vet, I'm like, that doesn't make sense to me. He had a pimp walk in this because of this arm. And now we should have gone to a specialist then. We didn't. But if we did, they would have been like, that looks like bone cancer. The x-ray shows bone cancer, just like our vet said. We might have been, well, let's cut off the leg. It wouldn't have been from here down. It would have been from here down. So now he would have no legs. It actually worked out in our favor. So
never happened.
It worked out in our favor. My man he's going through therapy now. He's going to get a brace made for his leg so he can stand on it, so it doesn't cause him as much pain. We've been putting him in the pool with a pool therapy, getting his hips back. My dog's going to walk again before he's 14 years old. There's not a lot of hope, but because of how strong he is, there is a lot of hope. So he'll be walking again in a month. I promise, or at the very least, standing. Better than you, yeah. Pool therapy, Cliff, you are correct.
Yeah.
Pool therapy is how his legs, his back legs want to do this, and then when you put him down, he wants to stand on his knuckles. So if we can get him like off his knuckles and get his legs apart, his back legs apart, and put him on his feet so he can stand on his feet and not on his knuckles.
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
You can get him off his knuckles.
Well done. Listen,
hit the trail, my friend. I got 2 more days, and then I'm taking a 2-week break, so I will be talking to you whether you like it or not.
God damn it! Well, as we get into next week, we'll have a lot more Bear stuff to talk about. Getting in more into training camp, and the reason why we love you guys so much is because you are all here with us right now, hanging out with us, all 11 of you.
Love it. I love it. It's our family, man. It's the same people.
Going on 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
Chad Speaker, what's up, my man?
Speaker.
He's saying, get him off his knuckles, man.
Yep.
We're trying, my friend. We love you guys. We appreciate you guys. We cannot wait to hang out with you again next Thursday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time here on BCP. Because again, without you, we would not exist. So thank you guys. We love you guys. We appreciate you guys. And we'll see you 7 days from now.
Right out on the meatloaf you wrote in. Wait. Yeah, I don't know what I said.
On a 1.
2.
On a 2. On a 3. Bears. Bears. I'm a dork. I always like to say it like this. Bears.
We BCP.